awkward.
You just gotta get used to it. You know?
I think I told him we should get thrones.
I'm trying to get used to it.
We should buy our own thrones, man.
I told you could take this chair.
You did say that.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
The only regret in my life I've ever had is not taking that
We
chair.
can still swap the chairs. I don't mind sitting on that chair here.
Let's go ahead and swap the chair.
Dude, they're doing a chair swap. Now we're gonna get candid male chair swap.
Double chair swap, man.
Dude, did you see when they swapped chairs?
We're
hot,
leaving
bro.
this content.
Hot, dude.
Let's get another community of weird.
This one might be a little weirder. Their butts were on those chairs.
Hey, they might be willing to pay
Send me
more.
the cushion.
I just want to find people who have fetishes that also have money.
Yo,
so that they can.
So I told you about Joe
Support us
So I
financially.
told you about Joe Santagato in the basement yard, right?
Yeah.
He be posting about like some of the weird fetishes that people be like. People be asking about his feet. Like they be asking for pictures of his feet. I'm like, damn. The only problem is he's making a lot of money off this podcast shit, and we're just getting objectified for free.
It's true.
Or is it that he's doing this on the low and he's making a lot of money off of these fetishes?
I would too, but we know he got famous first.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
So I think they just like no matter.
at least
The
other
famous-
people who are in like some kind of content realm also experience the fetishize.
That's what I'm getting at.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
It's not like we're like, yo, I put my toes in the camera. You know, I'm not trying to get to that point.
Adam's B-roll is the kid. Just comes up from the
He's got toe socks.
That's what I
toe
say.
socks.
Invest in just a toe sock company.
Stop
This is
it.
for my only shoes fans.
Your only shoes. This is for my only shoes.
toes, baby.
We could create a website called Only Shoes. And it's just shoes only.
Boats and toes.
That's a good one. I like that.
Boats and toes.
That
Boats
that
and
would be a
toes.
really cool
We have
like,
a-
Instagram page, I feel.
Issue is we
Hell
have
yeah,
we
ain't
have
got no boat.
access to one, not the other. We got toes like a motherfucker. Between
we
us,
could-
we got
we could-
like 30
Mad
toes.
We can rent a yacht.
Yeah, but well, how
Like
much?
we could now, I'm saying. Like we could do that.
I mean, we could rent one. It
It's
was
not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
It's not I don't know. I feel
I've
like we
never
need like
looked into it.
enough people to chip in, dude.
Okay, but how many times are we
Have a
gonna
nice
we're gonna rent a yacht for all this content? Like,
And how much
See,
splitting
but,
of the
but that's it though. You can take enough pictures and make it seem like it's just like we
a different day?
every time.
That's the cost
We have
of
like
admission.
4 different
Lighting and
wardrobes.
stuff. We got exactly.
That's the cost
I
of
don't
admission
know.
to this yacht party. Is you have to.
How
let us
serious
take
are you
pictures
to
of your
this?
toes.
Are you committed?
Are you fucking committed to this shit, bro?
Listen, man. When I see that these girls are talking about making like 50 grand a month or a week,
Bruh.
I'm committed.
Nah, well, a week though, right?
A week,
Right.
motherfucker. What?
That's a lot of fucking money, bro.
Some of
telling
them
you.
are making that in a day, dude.
Sure.
That's
Some of
crazy.
that some of them are making that definitely in one day.
Sure.
Yep,
Sure.
Man,
If I was
can you
a
imagine?
woman, I'd be doing it too.
Can you imagine a world where they wanted to see man junk as much as we wanted to see theirs?
Man
I
junk.
think there is a world of that. I just don't
Man
know.
junk.
It's another fetish community.
Yikes.
Only man junk. It's like, whoa, this is getting
Only
weird.
junk.
Only junk.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
The fact that they call man like our shit junk, it's enough.
I hate that.
Like you're calling it my junk.
I'm sorry, but mine is beautiful.
I mean,
so
listen, I've also been guilty of referring to my junk as my junk.
mine should be enshrined.
There are a lot of names for dick. Enshrined. You know those
It should be a worship page.
you
for
know
it.
those things that couples make where they're holding each other's hand in the cast?
Yeah.
Do that with my dick. Just put that
I thought it was like your hand on it, like,
no, my hand like this.
like the cast of it.
The cast iron dick.
All right.
Pretty funny.
Pause all of that.
Yeah, for real.
Excuse us.
Anyway, so are we
All
gonna
right.
introduce ourselves? After that?
Yeah,
They know who we are. We speak about this.
we shouldn't even let them know who we
Y'all
are.
been knowing.
Yeah, it soundbite just
And if you don't-
immediately attached to this.
You gotta find.
I wonder if
some
there's like a
sort of
Reddit community for us.
introduction. I mean,
It's probably,
it's probably got like 12 people in it, but maybe.
talking about our fucking. There's like stills of our feet in there and shit.
All right, bro.
They objectify us on a daily basis.
Yeah, I mean,
Sweatpants season, like it's always sweatpants. Oh, gray sweatpants season. I'm like, well, most sweatpants are in some sort of variation of gray.
again, I
Hold
would like
on,
to
hold on,
reiterate.
Stop it. Is that really a thing? Because I'm about to start wearing blue jeans on this bitch.
It is. I would like to
I'll
reiterate the
be a
fact that
blue
like
jean baby. Fuck all that.
I'd like to reiterate that
Forever
while
in
your
blue
kink is not
jeans,
my
baby.
kink,
comes in like, yeah.
while your kink is not my kink, I would be much more welcoming to these comments from our women viewers. That's all I'm saying.
I'll walk in this bitch with bootcut jeans like Jordan and shit. Fuck out of here. Believe that.
You macro
With
major
hammer loops
yourself a
and
pair of
everything on
jeans
the
shorts.
side.
Big ass
Hammer
cut.
loops and all that shit.
You know what? And I would respect it if you bore the hammer with it.
Welcome everybody to the
Judge
Kiona and
Mike.
Kasson podcast.
Rocking some 12s. Looking just like the man.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
go off. I'm sorry. I'm done now. Okay.
No, that's all right. This is good.
Yes, but is the what is it? What did he say in How High? But is breaking the barrier, keeping his igloo frozen.
He said it's breaking the bank, keeping his igloo frozen. What about up Chuck Kamaloo? Hey, 2001 was a different time, man.
Truly, bro.
This is I am your host Adam with my brother Osama, and we're still, I guess, haven't really talked about it yet, but
Semi-regular host.
yeah, Dave,
I'm back again.
it's me.
It is me. I'm out of yo.
And Benny is over there.
He's
doing something.
He squeezed his face right there. Don't even
Oh,
move.
cool, man.
You can't even move.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm
He's,
back. I'm back.
He's there.
I'm
This
back.
is what I believe episode 127. Am I right?
I think so.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
we're starting to
cool.
get to the numbers where I'm like, man, I'm impressed.
Yeah, man, go us.
Go
Putting up numbers.
Go,
us.
go, KP.
I wish we were on like some.
That didn't roll off the tongue well, but it still stands. Go us.
Were you doing that in like
In the somewhat 50 Cent cadence.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
But then
That's
I
what I was
lost
gonna say.
it a
I
little
was gonna
bit.
say, I hope you're not doing like
Even
cheers.
I lost the gusto for it.
That's funny.
Yeah, that gusto or whatever you want to call it is gone. Thank you for tuning into the show. You know, it's always nice to be here and do this for y'all or whoever's watching. Maybe don't hear this because I know some people aren't putting this on mute apparently and just watching.
We're just
For us.
if we weren't just meat with shoes.
Yo, all right. Yo,
We're making Dave uncomfortable.
God damn.
But guess what, man? This is a reality.
It's
Yeah, you
a
you
real
wanna-
ass reality.
This is what you're
reality.
coming back
This
to.
is real as fuck.
If you want to
really
get
real.
if you want to come back, you gotta
Telling
come
you,
back
bro.
to people calling you meat with shoes.
I'm gonna wear fucking steel toe boots and shit.
It's not gonna
This
help
is
it.
for your.
It's not
You're-
gonna help.
It won't. It won't.
It's a
right?
round of
'Cause then it seems
applause,
like a
by the
whole
way.
other thing. Like,
They're gonna be like, he's wearing his work boots. That's so fucking dope.
his work boots.
So it's gonna now that you switch chairs, there's gonna be candid male switch chairs or
Yeah.
chair switchers,
Yeah.
something like
I-
that.
there-
Sounds a little weird, but
If there is a
Oh, it
niche
is.
for that,
It
I
is.
don't.
Listen, everybody got their
Yeah.
thing, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So like, eventually,
knock it.
eventually, if we can like find our way into most fetish communities, then we'd have pretty good audience, I think.
I'll listen. That's cool. As long as we get to like a point where we get something.
Whatever you're here for. Thanks for being here.
Yo.
Maybe you have the subtitles on, so you can at least see we thanked you.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe
hopefully.
you'll stay a little longer for that.
Nope.
Nope, I'm finished now. That's why they watch like a 30-second clip. They're
That's
like,
what it is.
like I am good.
He said.
So wait,
See you next week, losers.
Are you saying that YouTube is like the Pornhub for some viewers?
I think it can.
Like they're
like-
scrolling through
that's
and they're
like-
like,
that's like-
although I'm pretty
That's
sure
like the equivalent to what the Showtime Cinemax like softcore stuff was like. You know, like this is like for those guys.
Yo, that was the Cinemax was or Skinemax was hilarious because
Cinemax. After midnight.
Yep.
when they were fucking,
That's what
it
it was.
wasn't like fucking. It was like
It wasn't.
It was a bunch of movement.
I think that's
like
all it
they
was.
were moving in unison.
That's all it was.
You move your groin with my groin at the same pace.
Yeah. It's very
don't
odd.
see
It's
nothing
very
wrong.
odd.
Funny faces.
Very odd.
Every time I'm about to get into R. Kelly, I'm like, oh shit, I can't sing R. Kelly.
Do you think Skinemax's softcore was like were they just about to shoot a real porn and they were like, all right, we'll shoot this for Cinemax.
This is the B-roll before they like put
This
the
is this
shit
is
on
our
Pornhub.
this is our foreplay, right? We'll just
It's the fluffer.
This is us getting ready.
Yeah.
We'll let you put this on Cinemax,
Right.
and then I'm gonna go fuck her brains out
Right.
on whatever platform you watch on.
Sure.
Whatever platform existed when
None.
Skinemax was really, really an important
Nothing.
thing.
There really
Not at all.
wasn't a
That's why
platform.
Skinemax was like, because everything else went to cassette, and then cassette. Was, all right. Oh, did you tell him what? No, we ain't going all back to it.
Nothing nastier than going to rent a fucking dirty movie. You know, like
I
you gotta
thankfully
feel.
have never done that.
Me neither, but you just gotta feel nasty doing it. You just feel
Fortunately.
like
It just be around, dude. Somebody watched that.
I'm
before
also
you.
not knocking
Somebody,
that.
yeah.
Whatever.
If you gotta do, I mean, I don't know.
Somebody took
Whatever-
the shit out of the DVD player right after they finished. You know, like nah, it's
Nope.
I'm good. I don't need to ever.
That
rent
is pretty
this.
funny to
Not
go
doing it.
to a place that rents out porn DVD.
You gotta
Nope.
be a nasty motherfucker.
Can you
to go in
imagine
a shop
just
like
like-
that?
I don't want that life.
There's no
not.
sanitation of
No.
the
Stop
case,
it, yo.
No,
but
they should be.
I mean they
That's why
definitely
it's
should.
COVID-19 now, because the first 18
All
was
right,
all that
so
shit.
this is
like,
why
just variations of it.
I was telling Adam, Vivi asked me, right? She
Fucking
was like,
sick mother.
It's been a dirty world since the
Dirty
2000s
mother.
started.
Vivi asked me
Okay,
like a while back, and Adam, I told this on the pod already, but since you're new here,
I'm new. Ish.
And there's new viewers, you know.
yeah,
Every story is a new story to somebody.
somebody. But so Vivi was like,
Everybody's somebody.
If we were have to go back to the 90s, what kind of technology would you really miss? And I thought about it for about 2 seconds, and I said, probably internet porn.
I said heated steering wheels in my car.
That's probably I'm pretty sure they had heated steering wheels back then.
Yes, but I told
They
you
didn't
it was
have
only
fast.
that was more
porn.
like luxurious
the
stuff.
only
though,
people who
like
had access
luxurious cars
to
and
it.
shit.
Yeah, were rich people, and we weren't.
That
rich.
wasn't a
Come
thing.
on.
So
Even
are you telling me
heat
I'm
warmers
wrong?
are new, like to like normal cars. You
and
know?
at that point, I didn't drive, so I didn't really need it. I guess.
Am I wrong?
No, I mean we talked about it. Like
I mean, certain
We
people
had a
have
good-
certain priorities. You know?
No, I'm saying
we had a good 10-minute conversation
Because
about
we-
why it's
we hate
important. But
technology's really, as nice as it is, it's changed lives, arguably for the worse in some ways,
Yeah,
right?
yes,
sure,
Well, so if we were to go back, the one thing I would miss knowing what it existed already is internet porn, probably. Because fast forwarding and rewinding on a video cassette sucks.
Waiting
DVD
for
I think-
dial-up internet to load.
because
sucks.
there's okay, look,
Not to piggyback on your answer, but I think for me it would just be the internet in general. But because of like the
Can I-
research that it
can I put a
that it-
disclaimer out there real quick?
that you could do within seconds, you know, versus going to an encyclopedia and studying that
true.
for hours at a library. It's like I'll leave it on Google really
Or
quick.
Encarta
like,
if you
learn
had
some shit.
Microsoft 98.
Encarta, yeah.
But that was in '98 though,
All right,
so I didn't
I-
have that.
I just wanna
forever,
make
you
it
know?
known,
If it was
I'm-
any time in the '90s, if I had the internet that I have now,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not
and that could
prioritizing-
include
Like
all
smarter
of
today.
whatever, you know.
I'm not prioritizing porn. I just want to say that
You
right
did.
now.
You did.
No.
That's exactly what you did.
That's true.
No,
You
that
is
definitely
what you
did.
did.
What I'm
He
saying
was like,
is,
listen, the things that I'm not leaving behind today, internet porn.
no, of a convenience, of a minor convenience, probably not like
Sure, I get
so
that.
like
Okay.
something like that. You'd be like, man, that would suck to have to go back knowing that you had like the whole world at your fingertips at one point.
I think this podcast needs a woman.
No, it doesn't.
Oh man, what would that be like?
I don't know, but we'd be, yeah.
We don't even have enough room.
I think they would just put us in check more.
I think
One of
we
them.
should get Miss Maya Jones because she's the only one that comments. on that
Maisha.
stuff. Or Maisha, my fault.
Shout
I
out
thought-
Maisha.
I thought it was Maya. No,
No, it's Maisha.
I'm
Adam
trying to
Oh.
tell you because like as if I know.
I kept intending to respond to her comment too,
I
and I was
apologize,
like, I hope
Maisha.
that we delivered on an epic episode because she said Dave's back.
Yeah, I saw that. That was dope.
know,
Thank you.
yeah.
That was really cool.
She never said anything.
I got a
after that.
fan.
She's an OG fan, man.
I got
Yeah.
a fan. Yeah. Dope.
So yeah.
I thought you were interrupting me to get something important.
Oh no, I was just gonna talk about. I actually wanted to talk about like my experience this week
Talk
because
about
I think
it,
it's pretty
talk
funny.
about it.
I want to like. I don't know if I said last week that I'm gonna have that little procedure, right?
And
Yeah,
describe.
talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, firstly, I've been saying that health is where you should be at this in this time year, right? Like
Good
Yeah,
Health.
Osama wants to be synonymous with healthy this year.
something like that.
True.
I
Turning
would
over
like to
leaves
say,
and
as you
whatnot.
get older, you should be trying to check all that shit out.
Yeah,
But
check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I think
Wow.
I beyond. I'm not beyond the serious point of that. What
That's-
did you
that's
just say?
check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Chickity check yourself
I
before you
mean,
break yourself.
just-
I mean, what's wrong
Chickity
with
check.
that?
The way you inserted that was just corny.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I mean, well,
Sorry.
whatever. You know,
It's okay.
they know who I am by now. I like to believe so. Go ahead.
So, Adam, I would like to get off the serious topic of all the health thing and talk about the more funny part about going to have procedures done where you go under.
Uh-huh.
So you've done it before.
Yeah,
How many times?
3, 4, maybe.
You?
Yeah. I have not.
All
Thankfully.
right. So
Had a few
this is the
surgeries.
second time I've been put under. It's funny how things come back. You know, like the things that right before. Because it's
Yeah.
a weird thing going into surgery. You're just like alone, and it feels like person camera.
It's like you remember things slowly, like gradually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my wife went under recently, and it took her a couple days to really
the
like,
fog,
get back.
the fog goes away.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, but yeah.
no,
Just to say that I get what you're saying.
no, it's definitely like that. The fog's kind of clearing as you go, as you wake up, essentially.
Yes.
But it's really
Coming
funny.
down from the clouds.
Dude, it's exactly how you feel like you play a video game and you know how like they've just taken control of you and you're still first person, like they're dragging you or something like that, like in one of these horror movies or whatever.
No, right.
And like you're just like, so I'm on this. You just feel like you're on that cart and they're just pulling. It's kind of, I don't know. I'm not worried about it when it happened. I guess like I'm not thinking, oh shit, this is terrifying. Though I guess in retrospect you could think so.
I remember last time I went under, they pulled me off like on the cart from the waiting room. Like I was talking to our parents. They're right behind us, right behind me. And as I'm like being pulled into the back, before we even get through the next door, I'm out. I don't remember anything
Really?
at that point. Yeah.
So you were out before you were even in the room?
Because they put the shot in there, and then like I remember telling them, "Yo, when we get out of here, I would like to stop at Checkers and get a chicken sandwich." This is like before.
Checkers was fire. Homie.
This
I
was, yeah,
love
This is
Checkers,
what
bro.
this was your.
this was
thoughts?
back in the day. This was before.
No,
Checkers.
no. I want to know.
Like,
were you high already?
No. I was like,
Just hungry?
I was probably
Oh, because you
16
can't
at the
eat.
time or something
You
like
can't eat before surgeries and shit.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just remember being hungry, and I was like, I always fucked with the chicken sandwich from Check. I don't know.
But no, I think
So I was like, yeah, that's what I want when we come back. And I was like,
they wouldn't let me eat either. So but mine is because I got a man, I can never. It's a gastro. It's an upper endoscopy, man. Like they go through your they put the camera in your throat and it goes from your esophagus to your stomach to your small intestine, which is your jejunum. If you didn't know,
What is that?
the jejunum. It's not spelled any way you would think.
the only time I've ever heard of it was from Semi Pro. He was like,
Punch him in the jejunum. It's your small intestine.
That's
I was trying to get Will
fucked up.
Ferrell to puke, so he was trying to punch him in the jejunum.
Yeah.
Stop
Make
saying
him
this
do.
word. I don't know. Look out
Stop
here.
saying this word.
It's fucking me up.
You wouldn't even be able to spell it if you tried. Start.
G.
No.
DJ.
No.
KJ.
You were close.
DG.
No.
Okay.
You?
KJ.
No. You're both stupid.
Hell no, I'm close. What the fuck are you talking about, stupid?
You didn't get close. You got the first fucking letter.
Well, you said some shit like, I don't know.
No, I just said
But what
yes
else could it
for
be?
just one time.
DH.
It's spelled in a stupid way. We're not gonna. Okay, we have to go there now. We're just gonna do it because I
mean,
couldn't even spell it.
'cause how
I
the
just
fuck
know
do you
it's not
spell that?
spelled that way or that way.
I didn't spell anything yet, though. I just got the
You
first letter
tried.
right.
You tried. It was wrong. It was stupid. Shouldn't have even gone there.
DJ.
All right,
I said that. That was wrong.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead. You get one more guess, and you get one more guess. You had the first letter. You didn't even get anything. So you got the first letter too, because he got it. Congratulations, stupid.
Hey man, this is how you feed off each other. Hangman.
DHU?
No. You?
D. G.
No. All right. So I'm
I
gonna.
said that. Both of the last two things
You
said, I
are
said.
really the guy in the class where you're just like, Adam.
Where else do you
12?
go with that?
He just said that, and I said no.
It's either G or J.
Kid in the back is
so-
like, man, he's stupid as hell.
It is DUODENUM.
So it's jejunum, not jejunum.
No, it's jejunum.
I don't. Whatever.
Okay.
Listen, man.
I think it's jejunum. Is it jejunum? It's jejunum. I don't know. Now you got me thinking about it. Anyway, that being said,
Can use it in a sentence.
that being said, they shove a
I
camera.
all said that.
They shove a camera all the way down there. It's kind of crazy.
As if that would have helped me at all.
He
That's
was
the
like,
stupidest thing that they do.
Dave's like,
it only helps for
DA,
context, I guess.
DB, DC. So when they do for this particular one, I think it's pretty funny. You've probably not had this experience just because.
Nah, I've never had endoscopy.
So no, I'm saying like I don't know if they do it for other procedures, but I'm pretty sure they don't. So in order for you to, because they got to put the cable down your mouth, right?
Pause.
It's like a yeah.
It's got to go down your throat.
It's a metal. I think it's like metal meshed. or something like that, and it's pretty thin. But for them to put it down there, just in case you don't bite down on the cable and break your teeth or something, they put this plastic thing in my mouth, right? So I remember,
Damn, they held your mouth open and they went down your throat.
It widens your mouth, right?
don't make fun of it. It's about health, dick.
Yeah, but you said to do it on a lighter note of things. The gentleman.
No, it's very normal to make fun of something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah,
Especially when things are going down your throat.
You got an alien.
Damn it.
You got an alien dick down your throat, homie.
it was basically that.
You got tentacles.
It was basically that.
They
Okay,
frontal
so-
probed you.
So so back to like the experience, because I would like to compare mine
Space
to his.
dick.
She had a little control and shit. You're the one that wants those stupid ass Kanye's that look like alien feet.
Oh, I really do.
Like
though.
an alien came on your feet and now it's
Them foam
engulfed
runners.
your fucking feet.
Hey, man, calm down. We're going to have fucking all kinds of communities watching this.
They're for real though, bro.
You know feet is sensitive.
Man, yikes.
You're opening up
That
Pandora's
is
Door's
not
box. Pandora doesn't go back in the box, man.
It only comes out, man.
When she's out, she's out. So when they're pulling me through in this, the first thing that happens is Vivi leaves. Oh, not even that. First thing that happens is I go check in and they make me put my my gown on. I only had I had sweats and shoes on, but my shirt was off. I was like, "You want me to take my shoes off? I don't know what you want me to do here. This feels weird."
They're like, get as naked as you feel comfortable.
No. So I sit down, and I'm sitting there giving people, the nurses, a funny hard time, not a bad hard time. I'm trying to make their day lighter.
They're like, I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah, they
Get him
probably,
out of here.
they probably did hate me. I was like, maybe I'm making it better, but probably not. So the girl that comes in to give me my IV comes in, right? And she does it, it goes in through your hand, okay? And Vivi's sitting over here. And I don't know how you are with needles. You good?
Yeah, I'm fine now. I mean,
You don't,
No,
take him when I need to.
you don't like them?
I love them.
You what?
I'm joking.
Not like them.
I mean, it depends. Like, if
I have no problem with it. Yeah.
All right.
Like I have a tattoo, so like if I go there with
Yeah,
a
one
purpose,
tattoo.
yeah, one.
Pretty small.
But if I go, I mean,
You get
but
like-
I'm just saying, if I go there with a purpose, it's fine. But like, I don't necessarily
Okay,
prefer
well,
it.
so basically you don't care about needles. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Anyway, so it's funny because the IV is more like a plastic piece or some sort of it's not it's like a tube, but kind of looks like more plastic. It goes into the vein I don't know, that deep, like an inch. So it goes in the first time, and then as she's putting it in, you see the vein moving. And I'm like, I watch. She's like, look away. I was like, why? I was like, I like watching this.
That's
do
all
too.
hilarious.
I watch
the same
it.
thing.
It makes me feel.
He
I'm
said,
like,
as she puts it in, you can see the vein moving.
dude, you're trying to get a slag too, huh? So I'm looking at Vivi, and she's like, she's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say a typical
Sam's
girl.
like recording it and shit.
Like, look at that. So the funniest part, not the funniest part, for me, it's all right. The nurse, it sucked. She goes to put some saline solution in it, and she goes to squirt it in, and it ejects out back towards her with it mixed with some of my blood on her shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
It's pretty nasty.
Vivi. I look at Vivi. She's like, like fucking gasps. And this is Vivi's birthday, mind you.
Oh, damn, right.
Yeah.
She's like, I was like, I'm sorry, this is your day. And
Hey man, that's
it's
what
not
marriage
mine.
is all about, man.
Pretty
You
much,
know,
pretty
you about
much.
to be there.
Very true.
Pretty much.
Dave knows what's up.
Man, for real.
Sometimes
You
don't matter
gots
if it's
to
your
be
birthday.
there. Yeah,
You know?
Most definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of, but I had to schedule it that day. There was no other availability.
Sure.
But anyway, after
It's
this
COVID.
nurse would look like she had a stone cold face. Like this happened a million times.
Like that guy?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, 100% pure whoop ass.
I mean, the look on his face is, I would probably have a similar look. But, you know.
So,
It's like you have a guardian angel just watching over
He's
you.
just like-
Your angel is Stone Cold Steve Austin.
yo, if Stone Cold was my angel, that'd be hilarious. He's just sitting on.
I would have so much confidence going into any situation.
Imagine if he's just sitting on your dresser at night, cracking yes.
Like Stone Cold, now is not the time. Go find a place to sleep.
And wrestling is when he's protecting you from invaders into your space. The Rock
night.
comes in and he's like, The Rock says, no, the fuck he doesn't. He has to fight him.
That's great.
So
It's great.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I mean,
He's like, good
I
night,
was just
Sam.
letting
Give
you
me a hell yeah. You're like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Sleeping and shit. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
guys, please with the flash photography. I'm trying to sleep. tonight. Like he's up on the.
All right, let me finish my story so we can get into
Oh,
more
not done
important
yet?
matters. No, because it's still at the point I'm in the bed, right? I got they slapping all the stickers on me and shit.
Yeah, this is 20 minutes into the story that was supposed to be a short story.
Yeah, it wasn't really short as much as just a story.
Whatever. It's all right.
They put that fucking thing in my mouth, so now I'm like this.
Yeah.
Like literally laying, so they like lay on your side, right? So I lay on my side, all uncomfortable as shit. I was like, I don't know, this is really it's like me trying to lay like this. The doctor, she's like, no, you can move it here. I was like, cool. So then they basically jammed that shit in my mouth. I'm like, and then the guy's like, all right, he's like, I'm gonna start
He didn't even notice that at first.
yo, I'm telling you.
Oh man,
So-
this is all great.
So he's like, all right, I'm gonna, start giving you some. What are you doing? You think it's funny? Anyway, yeah, it's pretty funny. So he's
Just
like,
jam the thing in my mouth.
dude,
and
I'm like this.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm like this.
I'm immature, man. Listen,
It's
it's all
immature.
funny to me.
I also would like to have seen what I look like third person. You don't think so?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to know what it looked like.
Definitely.
But I couldn't. All I can tell you is what I felt like. An idiot. Like
Can you take a picture?
he's like, all right, now take deep breaths and release slowly. So now I'm like,
I could have never made it
I'm
through.
breathing like a
I
fucking-
could never have
awkward.
made it through medical school.
That's awkward.
I would have been kicked the fuck out of that.
Kick the fuck out. You're getting kicked the fuck out.
kick
okay?
the fuck out. So
The hell out of here.
then all I remember is him saying, take deep breaths. I felt myself fading out. That's all I'm saying. Like I felt that happening, but I remembered it later, like how it happened.
Yeah.
Like I just remember like feeling the black come and like almost like that's it, going to sleep. Next story. Adam's had it more times than me, so if anything. You're turning my medical
Oh, man.
story into a.
It's
into
because
a
it's
charade.
because there's so
so
much in you. There's just so much to laugh at. But no, I'm glad that everything came out good.
Fuck you, fucking
I'm
dick bucket.
such a fucking child, dude. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Hate you both.
I'm
The way
listen,
the way that came off was a little.
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
There you go. Yep.
if the result of the situation was different, I wouldn't make a laugh out of it. But it's hilarious now because
Truly,
everything is
of
cool.
course.
you know?
That's
It is
also
funny,
true. Right.
but I would describe on a serious note when they
Well,
give
so you got to say that.
yeah, fuck you. Like spoiler alert.
Well, because you said like on a not serious note before you started the story.
All right,
so
yeah,
I thought we were
that's true.
joking the whole time.
We can joke.
I mean,
I would
soft it
say
is.
that feeling of when you start, the anesthesia does start. You remember it, right? Like there's a definite feeling of succumbing to just being like going.
I tell you what, the weirder thing for me was waking up out of it
Really?
because like
Do you remember? Okay, so I woke up twice. That's what I remember.
I remember just waking up in the hospital bed like fucking groggy, can't see, like fucking
Can't see.
in a I'm in a fog, like,
Where are my
"Ah,
glasses at?
what's happening?" And I just look over. I'm like, oh, like there's where the fuck am I? Type of thing, you know.
I woke up at the.
So you initially had no recollection of where you were.
It's that it's just that initial like, what the fuck? This is not my bed.
You were in recovery?
you know? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I woke up at the end of it, right? Like I guess I kind of came out of it a little bit, and I remember speaking to her a little bit, but then I must have fallen back asleep, and I woke up in the recovery.
Yeah.
So like my first was like
If I
with
did
the
if
fucking
I,
thing in my mouth. Like,
if I did wake up like if I did wake up prior to that, I don't recall. I just and then the nice thing was like most of the surgeries happened when I was like pretty young, like 12, 14, whatever, some shit like
oh,
that.
Adam had a crazy ass year once. Didn't you get like
I had-
mono and like
Man.
appendicitis? In the
I had
same summer?
appendicitis, and when I went to the doctor that morning, I found out that I had mono too. It was
That
a
is awful.
fucking long ass day. They
That's
were
like-
like, "You can die."
Adam was
pretty
out of
much.
school for like
No, really. Like
They're like
actually.
appendicitis can kill you, and mono can you
Mononucleosis or
I
something?
actually almost died when I was young too. I had pneumonia and chickenpox at the same time, and then I ended up getting strep throat after I got over chickenpox.
Doesn't chickenpox seem
fucked
like
up.
just like a cruel joke you would put on people if you had the ability to just do it?
Here's spots that are itchy.
What really sucks is about that is my parents thought that Ralph already had it, and he caught it too.
Oh, that's fucked
shit.
up.
And he got it really bad. Like
Because
it
when
was
you
like,
get older, you get it bad.
yeah, right. It was like really bad in his face,
Dude, yeah. I remember like having to take oatmeal baths for that shit. Like
Yeah, yeah,
fucking,
totally. Yeah, the
I don't want
chamomile.
to take a bath. And when you're a kid, you're like
pink
an
chamomile
oatmeal
lotion.
bath.
Yeah.
That shit felt so good though.
You would
Hell
just be
yeah.
like, just like the fucking shit.
I promise you, yeah, I was like lather
Glab it
myself
on.
in it.
It's like a week of itchiness. Like,
Yeah,
what
man.
is this
It
bullshit?
was
the worst.
awful, dude. The worst.
And now you're like, oh, because you've had this as a child, you can now have shingles as an adult. And I'm like, motherfucker,
right.
I don't want
that.
that.
Could be bad.
Yo, you ever think about it? Like, yo,
fucked up.
what is this?
Why are we enduring
Got
this? Why do we have
scabies
to
and shit?
endure this? Yeah.
What the fuck is going
Like I
on?
thought, polio's finished. I thought chickenpox was
like
like
leprosy?
for sure. Like, you
Like,
know,
and I don't mean to make light of those diseases because they're not
it's
nice,
like the
but like
world
the
is
fuck, man?
constantly trying to kill us. Like,
It really is.
I can
Yeah.
understand how those people have those fears of like the moon and the sun. Like, I'm not going outside right now. That motherfucker's out there.
right?
Nah.
I mean, think about it.
Nah.
Nah,
Not that I would. I'm just saying, like, I can get how people just be like, I'm not going outside.
The only
I can
thing-
understand that. Yeah,
The only thing I'll give you there is like yesterday I went outside to take the dog out or some shit, and the fucking sun is beaming on the snow, and it's like extraordinarily bright.
oh yeah,
I'm sitting here like walking through this outside like this. Like I feel like I haven't been out of the house in months, which is almost true. But I have to leave the house every day.
Adam barely leaves it. He goes to the corner, Target possibly.
Yeah, but the light
gas
shouldn't hurt
station.
my eyes because of that.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm sitting right in a
I
light.
don't know.
You become a recluse, man.
Yeah, I'm a
You
hermit,
become a
but
recluse,
whatever.
man.
Yeah.
You've got to go outside.
I don't know what accent that was. What you're trying to do
Ringo,
there.
I don't. Maybe.
Wow. So that was trying to be like what English?
No, it's like a little bit. There's a little bit of Stewie.
He's been watching Peaky Blinders. So.
No, I had watched
the-
Peaky Blinders. I haven't been.
Did you finish it?
Oh,
I finished the fifth season.
All right. Because everyone's talking about that.
You should watch it. It's pretty
work.
good.
Is it about
Yeah.
punk rock?
What?
Is it about punk rock?
What?
Or is it like? Is there any like?
I feel like I've heard of that before.
Do
This
they talk about any elements of punk rock or anything in that? Like in like that scene at
No,
that time?
no, mate.
using the door to hold his
breathe.
head in position.
Pretty sure they do.
That's
You
hilarious.
said, you said I'm pretty sure they do. No, they don't. There's no rock, there's no punk rock element of that in there. It's about a Irishman who served in the World War, and then they
Which one?
No, you're wrong, dude.
Huh?
You lying.
No, you're wrong.
Now you're just fucking with me.
No,
Are
you're
you
wrong.
fucking with me, kid?
Somebody did this.
We see you need that too.
You're thinking about the show called Peaky Blinders, is what it is. Right? It's that whole, what is it? Mandela effect.
It's Beaky Blinders is what you're talking about.
exactly.
You're talking about a whole
You
bunch
think
of.
it was something, but it's.
You're
it
talking
wasn't.
about like
Yeah, it's like the Shazam.
a show
and
about blenders with peaky,
exactly.
Yeah.
peaky blenders.
peeking into blenders.
You guys have ruined my whole story about Peaky
Oh,
Blinders.
Yep.
Well, you didn't have a story about Peaky Blinders.
You brought it up.
Yeah, I just said that you've been. That's why you have a fake English accent that you try.
That's why fuck you. Okay.
Anyways, I just finished watching Episode for Family. We talked about this a little bit off.
Right.
off
I have
camera,
not
but,
seen it yet.
It's an animated show. Bill Burr's created it. It's hilarious, man. It's like as far as
based on-
animated shows
it's
go-
loosely based on his childhood.
Yeah,
Like there's
I
a
didn't know
lot
that.
of elements from his childhood that he
I didn't know
adds
that.
into.
and it's like if you took like a rated mature show and made it animated, cursing, sex, drugs, all
So
that
it's
shit is
like
on there.
a more
Sex,
mature,
drugs, rock and roll.
like a more mature Family Guy.
Kinda, yeah. More of a South Park, but like
More
It's-
South
I
Park.
wouldn't
Right,
say I
right,
wouldn't
right.
say more mature.
But I feel like South Park is more extreme, though, right?
yeah,
Like
well,
they tend to like really go there.
Yeah,
you know?
so
it's not quite satirical like South Park is. You know?
Gotcha.
and I don't believe it's more mature.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, you did.
Said,
for
"Oh,
sure.
yeah."
I'm just sitting in it. Right now. It's fucking awful.
I don't think it's more mature.
No.
I think it's more realistic.
Yeah, it's like life, you know.
Yeah, but just
Like if you had an
as
angry-
just as immature.
If you had an angry Irish father,
Yeah,
right? Pretty much.
peaky father.
I mean, listen. That's all speculation based on the
Possibly.
show. I am not Irish, nor do I have an Irish father who. I mean, I might be angry from time to time, but it's a different story.
It's a whole different thing, shouty.
I'd assume.
But yeah, good show. I really am not happy
I've
that it
spoken.
ended, to
I've
be
spoken
honest.
about it's over now.
I don't know if it's over. I just know that I
Oh.
watched whatever's on Netflix
Tom Hardy's
of
in
it.
it, right?
No, what?
Tom Hardy's in it.
No, Justin. What's his face?
Tom Hardy's in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, no, we were talking about F's for family.
Oh no, yeah, I'm talking about Peaky
yeah.
Blinders though, because we were on that for a second, so I was just asking if
Yeah. You
Tom
can go-
Hardy was in it.
I am confused.
What? I just told you what it was.
It's been minutes.
we had just talked about
Yeah,
it.
but it's minutes.
But
since
still,
we
I'm still
spoke about
referencing it though.
it. We were already speaking about F's for family.
Whatever.
You engaged in the talk.
Whatever. I'm just saying. I wanted to make sure I was thinking the right thing. That's
Is Tom Hardy
Yes.
in Peaky Blinders?
So now you want to talk serious about Peaky Blinders?
I don't at all.
First it
actually,
was Peaky
I just wanted to
Blinders.
make sure that I had
It
the
made
right
me
actor.
feel like I didn't even
That's
know
all.
the name of it. I was like, maybe it is Blenders. I don't know.
No, it was like a Mandela effect thing, dude. You know what you're talking about, bro. Just give it up. It's like you thought you were brushing with Crest all your life, but it's really Crest, and they just changed it recently. So
I don't believe that's true.
you shouldn't, because it's not true. But you thought about
I wouldn't
it.
like that. I wouldn't use it.
Like Crest.
Yeah,
That sounds
that
really
doesn't
bad.
sound
It
refreshing.
sounds really bad.
There's like sometimes when brands refresh like their image and they do their logo, and it's a turnoff.
So like Dunkin' Donuts is
I don't
now
like this
Dunkin'.
now.
I don't think I like this.
I'm
now.
not going to consume this product
I
anymore.
don't like this. What was that?
Dunkin' Donuts is taking Dunkin'. Oh, it's taking donuts, so it's like Dunkin' now on a lot of places. If you look,
Right,
when they
right.
build it, it's just Dunkin'.
Right.
McDonald's
Because
is
they don't
trying
want to
build-
specialize in just donuts.
McDonald's seems to be trying to build sophisticated places.
They don't want to be pigeonholed to.
McDonald's
donuts.
Playhouse.
Yeah, them too.
All right.
I don't know. Oh, you know what's funny is I always wanted to get a ball pit for the dog. I think he would have a ball in it.
Oh, did you?
Wow.
that was excellent.
Don't you
I
have
swear to
that?
I
God.
was gonna ask if you set
No,
that
I
up.
did not
or
set that up
but-
at all. That's
yeah.
not it.
Yeah, try and find it,
I
bub.
want to applaud that shit. That was a terrible joke. Just terrible.
It wasn't meant
Awful.
to be a joke. It just really kind of fell
You should
into
go take a lap.
so that.
real
Yeah,
quick.
get the fuck out of
Take
here.
a lap.
People don't forget.
Take a lap.
Don't forget. So, what's been up with you guys, man?
Nothing, man. You know I don't do shit.
Oh yeah, Adam has.
I'll be at the crib,
You can
man.
cover
I
can't
Adam's
call
week
it.
in a sentence.
Now, yeah.
I worked.
I used to
and
have,
was
like,
at
a-
home.
I used to have like a lifestyle. Now it's
I worked, walked my dog, and stayed at home.
Yeah, pretty much. Thought about what to eat.
If you want to add a semicolon and a little bit more, you know.
This is the high. This is the most I do throughout my week. Oh, podcast is on Sunday.
All right, so somebody else, Dave. What's up with you?
Well, editing.
Yeah, that too. So
Yeah.
podcasting,
Barely.
editing.
It's
Hey,
like
listen,
one.
man.
It's like one day. The other days he's at home, just the same thing. I worked and was at home while I worked
Well, yeah,
the whole time.
it's true.
I ordered a new pair of shoes recently. It's Jordan Delta Breathe. That's what it's called.
Cool.
It's not really like the like classic series, like the number series or whatever. It's just like one of his like the Jordan brand.
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
They're flat as fuck though. They're like running shoes.
Fly as fuck.
The color is Terra Blush. It's like a new color for them. New colorway.
They use that Terra a lot. What does Terra mean again? Like
No
Earth?
idea.
Isn't
idea.
Terra Earth?
I don't like terrain.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
It's
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I didn't get too great of a score in my score in my ACT, so I'm not going to even talk about like. what-
They don't even look at the SATs anymore.
yeah, there's bullshit.
They like eliminated.
we
that.
live
That's
in
fine.
we live in a terrible era. I probably would have gotten to a
Motherfucker,
fucking
did
better
you take
school.
the SAT?
Bruh, if we were like able to stay at
ACT.
home
Okay,
and take classes from home, are you kidding me? We would have like been so like in a different
Stupid,
place.
probably.
Dude, I would have had
No, I feel like we
straight
would've been a
A's
lot
and
be
better
everything.
in
smart, but
school.
have like no social skills.
That's very true.
Yo, this next generation is
Maybe
gonna be
not though, because like we still had each other on the block though too. Like
So
you
they're
know.
breeding this generation to
true.
be the generation that stays at home and does everything that like they're trying to make us do anyway.
I feel like it's like trying to gear them towards like tech. You know.
I feel like
Well,
we're moving towards
coding
idiocracy
and
more
stuff
and more.
like
I,
that.
don't know.
I believe we're past that part.
okay.
I think tech is already where we moved into. I think now
I
the
get
thing-
that.
So think about it. Like
Now we're at idiocracy.
Now-
Now
yeah.
we're at you don't have to know
So
to
true.
do
We are
anything or do anything.
we
Everything
are-
does things for you.
in idiocracy. for
Cross
sure.
branding and shit.
Yep.
Think about the Oculus, right? They got the Oculus so you could be at home doing. You can go to sporting events. You can do a lot of shit on the Oculus.
What do you mean?
You can go to like a live sporting event on the Oculus.
What does that mean?
You can be at a live sporting
No,
event.
like do you buy a ticket? Like what is
yeah,
that?
somehow, some way.
What the
That's
fuck?
fucking dumb.
Oh, so I get to virtual reality be there and I still have to pay you for this?
But
I'll
you're
just watch
watching
you on
the
my
game.
70
Yeah,
inch.
but you can be
Like, if I
like,
had cable, I should be able to just like put my Oculus on and watch it, right?
but you can be like at
I know.
the game.
People love that Oculus shit.
Oh, and you can see other people. Okay, so there's a couple of things about this fucking. This,
There's like a person sitting there.
did you hear?
like,
Vivi
in place
told
of you
He
for
also
you.
has Oculus.
Exactly. He's looking around.
Vivi
Look
told
left.
me on a crazy note, right, that some girl said that she was sexually assaulted by
the
like
metaverse.
4 guys in the metaverse.
Yeah,
I was
she's
like-
trying to sue.
I don't know how you don't. I don't get it.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Don't know. I was like, so they just let you don't have, you could just take off the thing, right?
I mean, I didn't.
Were you in the
really
Matrix?
I
understand
mean,
it.
it's still fucked up that they would do that.
No, word,
Sure,
but I mean,
it's,
like,
it's, I mean, in a way, it's just like online hazing. You just,
It's
get away,
nuts.
just click up.
Yeah.
what? How?
I don't know.
What?
Don't look at it.
I don't know.
I don't know how to
Get
talk
out of the
about
room.
this without sounding
And
insensitive.
I was just gonna say that
Yeah.
I don't want to come off
It's just- I
insensitive.
think we
but
were just-
I was just thinking at the moment when I heard about the story, like, how does that?
I know, me too.
How did that happen?
I just
Yeah.
think you're bound to get to these points because that's how the society
this is not.
works.
No,
Sure.
remember we were talking about cyberbullying. This
So
is
that's
not
what
the
it is,
same thing
yeah.
to me. Like,
It's weird. I don't know what this is.
Well,
This
this
is-
is. I mean, it is right because they're trying to. I mean, they were like being really.
well, because
graphic,
like
you
I
know?
would say when with cyberbullying that like my argument was you don't really have to be on there, right? Just click off. But like because of this new generation, they're tethered to every electronic. It's just how it is. That it's gonna have more of an impact because
Well,
that's how the
that's-
generation is, right? That was the argument.
Yeah.
Was. So, but for this. It's a video game system essentially. You put a virtual reality head on. You
that's
can
what
do a
I'm
lot
not-
of things in it.
That's where
but
I'm not.
it's just
I'm not straight on the Oculus. What do you have to use it in?
I have no idea.
Does it have to be used with the PS5?
No.
No, Oculus I thought was part of Facebook
So it's just
Yeah, it's like a separate.
so you put it on and you're in a different world.
metaverse. Yeah,
That's
But why is it possible to get in there
but I
and
also
do
feel
some
like
shit
you
like
can
that?
buy games to play on the Oculus though.
yeah, you can.
Right?
People been playing like boxing games and shit.
Yeah,
and
I actually played that. Shit was dope as fuck. Man.
Really?
It's wild. Yeah.
how do you not punch the TV or a wall or somebody?
I mean, so what it was is there was like 10 of us. It's Candace's family. She has a really big family, so we're all in the basement playing it and stuff. So they're like all like circling me, and I think we all took turns and stuff, but we're all like in a circle.
you
made
and
me
you have to, like,
uncomfortable.
you have to like
Everybody.
just like well, so you can like still hear people. So they kind of guide you, like like well, don't go forward anymore. Like you got to go back or don't go left. So
if you could
yeah.
still see people
We're
or
knocking out the
or
kids.
still hear people,
Yeah.
how come people be swinging when people be like, stop, 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 stop?
Yeah, because it's really intense sometimes, man. Yeah, like you're really in it. Like you feel like it's like you're in a
I've
in a
never
boxing
put one
match.
on.
That's
I never
wild,
wore
bro.
An Oculus.
It's
not
very
putting one
wild,
on?
bro.
You
What do you
you're
mean?
not?
I've never tried it.
Oh, I was like, why would
Like
you?
I'm not doing it.
it's
But that's
it's cool.
That's my
yeah.
argument. That I think they're trying to. So think about it. The Oculus lets you do. You can go to like events. And
Yeah, I
be at the
didn't
crib.
know that was a thing. That's,
know.
that's pretty wild.
So I think they're breeding the kids now that there was. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but in any way, not even a little bit. But imagine
I believe a lot of conspiracies.
Imagine,
We'll
like-
get into that later.
we've had kids do remote learning so that they can learn to be. So they'll be less social outside. I don't know, man. That'd be kind of. And then they're inside, and they got the Oculus, so they only got to live inside. Now we just become fat people.
But like, so
Not that being. Anyway.
I don't know, man. It's all weird. It's all weird to me because I mean, like, obviously we're moving towards a no more brick and mortar type of world.
That's kind of
Right.
crazy. Where,
So then, like-
what is all this property going to be?
That's what I said. I was like, you better knock these motherfuckers down and build the trees that you knocked down for this in the first place.
Yo, word.
I don't know, man. But I was like, yo, we should definitely try to lease one of these buildings. It's probably cheap now. Get a little fantasy factory going in there.
Ours would be
Content.
terrible. We don't skateboard.
Yeah, but I would still like
None
to
of
have
us
a half
do
pipe.
stunts.
it's like half done.
You want a
I would,
half pipe?
I would still like to have a half
Have
pipe.
you ever been on a half pipe?
Yeah.
You know, kill yourself.
No.
I
not
busted both my kneecaps on the fucking.
He said,
I mean,
no,
invert,
no.
First of all, I would still also.
no, you're wrong. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna kill myself.
I would have knee pads.
You're crazy.
Not,
Dude, knee pads are
or-
not going to help you when you.
No, they
bust
would
your
happen.
shit.
Listen,
It's
I'm,
very
what
bad.
kind of half pipe do you think I'm talking about here?
Any half pipe.
I'm not talking about like rocket power
So
style half
I'm,
pipe.
I'm talking about a vert ramp, which is it was bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about like a,
Okay,
maybe
I
this
fell off the
high,
top.
dips down. Like, remember what, like Kelly had in the
Part
in the
I
basement
didn't
back
get
in the
on
day.
that. I didn't go on that. I helped him build all that.
Yeah,
shit.
half
Go
pipe
ahead.
is a lot smaller. It's like this.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
Either way,
It's
gonna
kind of where
hurt.
it's like where you practice your switches.
Yeah, I'm trying to
You
fuck
switch
around.
your-
you know?
I think it's going to be way too hard as an adult to push my head to say, go ahead and drop in on that. As a child, it's much easier. That's why when you learn anything as a kid, it's because you're not, like, you don't have that thing in your head. Everybody's just saying, hey, go do your thing, man. And you're like, I can fucking do this. Nobody says you don't have doubt. You don't have, like,
I want to
I'm
have
gonna
like
get
a,
hurt.
It's like adrenaline.
you know, they got like the
Not
half
even
pipe
adrenaline.
bowls.
I think it's just a matter of okay, this is what you do. Cool, I'll get on here. And
Well,
do
it doesn't matter. Listen, it can have many other things in it. It doesn't have to necessarily just have a half pipe. But that was an idea.
We'd have a
for us.
basketball hoop. It would be like, this is our fantasy factory. Be like, this is fucking boring.
We'd
Like,
also
this
have
is what we wanted.
Hey, we could have a podcast studio in there. You know,
That'd be
I can
nice.
put my drums and we can all have like little band day and shit.
I
you know?
have a Papa shop.
little Band-Aid.
No, little band day.
It's like, what's your drums and Band-Aids got to do to get with each other?
I mean, you get splinters.
I have
break the drumstick.
I have a Papa shot. I have an air hockey table. I have a ping pong table.
Foosball. Oh, my pops, I think he has a foosball table.
Man, we're not leaving that fucking pool table in that house when they sell it. That's one. We're
Hell
bringing
no.
that. Whoever has
They
the
have
room.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to play pool.
we don't use it, man. We never
Nah.
go down there.
I mean, I've used it a lot.
I mean, but we never go.
I
down
lived there multiple times in my
Yes,
life.
I know. I know.
Multiple times.
But yeah, so I think that's really what it comes down to. I think they're trying to make us all live in this like meta world thing.
They're blatantly telling us that. Like everything that you buy that's valuable is going to be online.
That's what I've been saying this whole fucking time.
Stocks and NFTs, they're like those are your
I really
your
don't
valuables.
get that shit, man. I mean, like, do what you got to do with
You're
your
gonna
own
have to
money.
at some point, bro. That's the way of the world, the way it's going.
I'm sure. I mean, I hope it does. Right?
I mean, the
But, like, do you guys
cryptocurrencies
take
are-
that-
that also is not guaranteed at all, though.
Eventually
No,
they're
it's
gonna be
not.
like, "You take dollar bills?"
but it's just becoming
like I haven't seen one of those in years.
we don't accept American currency here, sir.
You know how they say art imitates life and vice versa? You know those movies where like
Is it vice versa too?
later down the line, gold you're gonna have gold coins, like that's how you're gonna have to pay for shit. The world's gonna be real, like it's like a dust storm everywhere.
So history repeats
Like,
itself.
So,
book
like,
of-
dystopian.
like Book of Eli type esque thing.
Dystopian, yeah.
It's kind of crazy, man. It's
It blew my fucking mind,
I
man.
don't really think that's... I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen.
That's
but
probably not gonna happen. But I mean, you never know. Some sort.
there's a quote that really sticks with me. It's that
Shit is
World
fucked up.
War IV is going to be fought with sticks and stones or something like that.
So World War III is gonna be the one that takes us all
Right,
out.
right.
Sticks and stones still break my bones, but you bitch ass motherfuckers took everything else we had. So.
I don't know if we're on our way there, but it definitely seems like it. So let's just have fun potting while we can here, y'all.
There it is.
Yeah, we got real somber.
Praise.
So on that note, it's 47 minutes in. Let's
Yeah,
take
it's
a
a good break
We'll
time, I
come back.
suppose.
We'll come back with the funnies.
And hopefully the dog is a little bit more relaxed after break this time than he was last week. I don't know.
That's right.
A little crazy motherfucker. All right, we're back.
We can debate a ball play in a second.
Ball play.
Adam can't rap. He's full of crap. I don't tap.
Jesus, man.
Why you laugh so hard?
What do you think?
That ain't that damn funny.
A little bit.
I only said one thing.
Yeah, no. I kind of put you on the spot there though, because I was like, yeah, let me just hit this, and I know Sam is gonna. He's not gonna be able to like contain himself. You have to try it.
I'm gonna give you one bar. And I told you it. You're full of crap, man. Don't be mad. Don't be laughing.
Oh, I found an example of one of the rappers who used it. The game. He said, "I can kill you in 4 bars." That's a Kit Kat.
All right, that's cool.
So it's kind of like,
I wasn't thinking about it anymore.
I mean, it's just an afterthought that I had, you know, which was kind of what the idea of the after party was, but we didn't really actually go with the afterthoughts. It was just kind of
It was just another
Odd.
random ass thought.
had nothing to do with anything.
What
we
the hell
discussed
was that?
Prior, you know.
So I went to dinner on Friday, and I had me a nice little steak.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What kind of steak?
I
cut?
had a New York strip,
What size?
16 ounce. No,
Damn.
13 ounce. 13 ounce.
Okay.
I did the 13.
What sets?
Almost a pound.
What sets that part? Like, how's a New York strip different than any other kind of strip?
It's cut from a different place in the body of the cow.
Yeah.
Are the cows? Do they hail from New York? Is that?
You know, that part I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just trying to understand.
Maybe it was
like a lot
cut-
of
it's
a lot of
cut-
times cities claim things that I don't know why you claimed it. you know?
This stuff's made in New York City. Remember that shit?
Pace picante.
Yeah, the fucking.
Right.
Oh, I don't know. I just it's a thought that I've never really.
No, I mean maybe
considered
Dave,
before.
Dave can answer.
I actually don't know either. I'm not sure. Yeah.
We were just talking about cooking.
Maybe it's cut in the shape of a New York state.
I think everybody got real hungry. Well, maybe.
I
It's
feel
like
like
real-
maybe that's what just they specialize in, like that cut of meat.
Oh, that's not shaped like New York, man. Fuck. What are we gonna do with this piece?
That doesn't look like New York.
I did as best as I could.
I'm trying, sir. I'm trying.
These molds are 10 years old.
You know, it grew.
Like the mold to cut out.
Oh.
What do you think he said?
I don't know. The mold. I just heard mold.
Yeah, like you thought like
What's
mildew
mold got to do about this?
Like damn, 10 years old.
Um,
Mold's been there for a long time.
I got it medium. I think I'm getting closer to getting it more like medium rare.
Good.
Well, medium rare and then it's rare, right? I want medium rare. I think.
I'm good at medium.
I think
Medium
sometimes it just
is a good medium.
the closer you
You're
get,
right.
the closer you get to like rare, it's like more tender, right? A little bit.
It makes me not want to chew it. It makes me like if it's too rare, I feel like
Like you're chewing meat.
yeah, you know,
Like this stuff wasn't cooked.
I don't want
I
to.
like it. I like it red.
That's what she said. I don't know why she would say it, but she said it.
Like if you cut into it and like juices little blood.
I don't want all the blood in the thing.
Listen, I like when I take a
Sop
bite
it up.
and it's juicy, but
It's
I
like
don't
it's
want
like its
it.
own gravy.
I don't.
That's blood though.
It is
so
blood.
I'm talking about like
little
so like if you
cannibalistic.
cut into it and it has like a well done.
I know. I get what you're saying.
Okay, so it's like pink in the middle.
Yeah, but if
around it,
that's
it's
like-
fully
So you
red.
gotta have a char on the outside.
But where I'm
That's where
at
you're
is
at.
I don't want the blood.
I don't mind it.
The blood.
nah. Yeah, I don't want that either.
I don't mind it.
But
That's
you
why
know,
I-
Mix that up with your
great
mashed potatoes and your broccoli or whatnot.
But
I have to have some sort of green on the side. With
Totally.
I always just feel more comfortable when the meat
Asparagus?
that I'm eating is
Always.
hot all the way through. You know,
It's gonna be hot.
All the way
not a
through.
medium rare.
Yeah, it's at 120 degrees or 110, some 30 degrees.
That's not that hot, man. It's 98.6 degrees inside your mouth. I learned that from a commercial.
We did, yeah, but add 40 more degrees. If it was 90 degrees outside and you added 40 more, it'd be 130 degrees.
You just
It'd
said
be real
100.
hot.
You just said 110.
I think
That's 12
I
degrees,
think-
motherfucker.
I
know
don't think it
math.
could be 110. I think it has to be at least 120 to be
No,
cooked.
because you can-
fully cooked is 145
yeah, like
for
and that's
beef.
like well done.
for beef.
And
That's
that's
like well done. Yeah.
Yeah, so it
Yeah,
has
so
to
you're
be.
saying that a
So
medium
I think
rare.
medium rare is like 110.
That's cold.
I
That's
don't know.
lukewarm. That's room temperature.
It isn't cold per
Yeah.
se,
My-
because if you're charring the outside, typically you like to let it kind of cook before you serve it. So you take it off the flame, right?
And it's still cooking.
And it's still cooking. So you wait to cut it open for like 10 minutes. You let it rest, so it still cooks the inside too.
yes.
I mean, yeah, but yeah,
Yes.
but nah.
But no, my side we always get asparagus.
Yeah.
Always have to get
I
asparagus.
think
on the side.
asparagus or broccoli, but I also have to always have mashed potatoes with mine.
Never
We
broccoli.
had mashed
but
potatoes
asparagus
too. We
and
made them.
mashed
We,
potatoes.
we were
or
like,
cream
well,
spinach or something.
we're like, what can you do with the mashed potatoes? They were. Like, he was like, well, we could add sour cream, bacon, cheese. I was like, all that.
all of that.
All that.
Smart.
He's like, all
Yeah.
that? I was like, all that.
Yeah, if we're gonna
Smart.
talk about vegetables, let's talk about potatoes.
Adam doesn't eat greens.
I love
Not I do eat certain like
What
aspar-
greens do you eat?
lettuce.
Literally, the only thing I don't
And
like
lettuce
is
is water.
like.
So-
I eat lettuce.
Lettuce is
Hey,
water.
Hey. We've had this conversation. I don't know how many times,
It's green.
but it's
water.
all a bunch of. It's a lie. These narratives are false. It's false narratives
What?
that I don't eat vegetables. I just don't like broccoli, cauliflower, and peppers.
How
Those are
often-
really
how
like the
often
three
are
I
you
don't really
eating-
enjoy.
How often do you put vegetables
like
in your
peppers?
diet?
I like the flavoring that peppers add. I do not like to eat them.
Okay.
But like cooked,
So,
like
same with onions. I like
So
the flavor that they add. I do not enjoy.
So no raw onions on your hot
it's,
dogs.
it's a texture thing.
on your beef. What do you get on your beef? You don't get peppers or of
Nah.
any sort.
Nah,
That's
peppers.
okay.
All right. So what's your beef? What's your beef, motherfucker?
Dipped, mild, and hot jardiniere.
Okay.
If they have the option, I like to do cheese sauce on the side.
Okay.
Always enjoy cheese.
Yeah, that's it right there.
All right. You.
It's always a combo of the hot and sweet pepper though for me.
Okay. See, I can't do hot peppers.
Because I can't have too much hot, but the sweet balances it out, and the sweet's always good.
Kind of
so.
cuts through it a little bit.
It does.
You?
I like the double dipped, but the problem is that it makes
Double
it makes the bread too wet and it
See,
just falls
double
apart.
dip. I think
Yeah, I
double
can't
dip
do
is
that.
gluttonous. You have to if you're gonna do
It's
it.
just a dip.
You
It
get,
is.
no, I
Just-
do.
just dip.
I like it. Some days you better baptize that shit. Like dump the whole motherfucking thing
I feel you.
And
But
pull
I'm
it out.
telling you, that's my problem.
What
Is
it
the
is,
thing
though,
just
yeah.
falls
That's
apart.
just a dip.
Oh,
Dip.
well, some people dip. Like some people
Oh,
think,
the cup.
huh?
Are you saying like au jus?
No, I'm
Like-
saying
Just
like
let me pour it on the top. Yeah.
when you dip the bread after you've got it in there. Some people like just lightly. Some people go halfway. Some people because it's not always
guess that-
dipped
okay.
completely
Probably
because not
depends
everybody
where-
likes that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite beef spot?
Oh man, there's some good spots in Chicago. Johnny's is pretty good, but I like honestly Mr. Beef downtown.
Sure.
They got good beef. Pause. This whole conversation just pause at the end of it.
I gotta say,
Literally,
I mean,
literally, we're gonna pause, or you can just to help us out, and then press play again.
Listen, don't tell things that I'm gonna do during the editing process. Don't ever listen to anything he tells you I'm gonna do.
don't ever.
If I decide to do things, it might happen.
No,
but
no,
like,
I'm
I
saying
ain't-
that they should pause.
No, but I'm
us.
just saying that they shouldn't expect me to do the things that you say that I might do for editing purposes.
All right, yep. I
Yeah,
mean,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, never mind. So, yeah, but sweet peppers, mozzarella, but sometimes I do like
Usually
cheese
they don't
sauce
really
on
do
it.
cheese. Most places that I go to,
Really?
they don't really offer it.
They always offer for me. You could put like mozzarella,
So small chains, I would say Johnny's,
Johnny's, and Johnny's is
or
right by my
not
crib.
chains. I meant just like small business, small restaurants, whatever, small business restaurants.
Yeah, and I mean like kind of Chicago staples as well.
Definitely Johnny's. You get 2 beefs dipped, fries on the side, and a large Italian ice.
That's nice.
That's the order right
That's a fucking Chicago summer for you.
That's the order right there.
Yes.
If I want to go chain, I think
Buena got some good fucking.
Bona beef. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and they offer like an extra large option. It's like
Yeah.
$12.
It's like 9-inch. Pause.
I guess this was more roast beef, but Mr. Sub has always been.
Yeah, well, that's cold cut sandwich we're talking
I
about.
mean, yeah.
Yo,
I
I
guess.
live like what, like 5 minutes away from that.
I love
And the
it.
one on
Mi-
Cicero.
I would be yeah.
We
Mr.
grew up
Sub's
on
crazy.
I would
subs,
eat way too
man.
much.
We grew up on subs when we were younger so
Yeah.
much.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
shout
I
out
still
to Musa.
do.
You know he.
I'm actually doing subs for
man.
dinner tonight. I'm doing subs for dinner tonight. Homemade subs.
Nice. Sometimes when we go groceries, we'll do grocery shopping. I'll be like, all right, let's just make like kind of nice sub sandwiches, and
Yes,
some good
sir.
French bread.
Yes,
Because
sir.
when you buy French bread, you got to use it in like the first 36 minutes. So,
The
have
key
to.
to it is keeping it in plastic.
yeah, that's true. Keep it nice,
Plastic
like,
bag.
keeping it nice and sealed, you know, and
Yeah.
it'll stay another hour and a half.
I hear you. I don't know. I feel like
The process of buying French bread, though, can we talk about it? You're just walking around squeezing bread, and like, I'm not buying that, not buying that, not buying that. But meanwhile, somebody's coming behind you. I'm not buying that, not buying that, not buying that.
Yeah.
You needed like a bread heater, like the warmer.
Like, y'all got some behind there that nobody
Keep them shits in
touched
there.
yet?
I just try to get to the store as early as possible whenever we go shopping.
Yeah, it's probably smart.
And
They
that's
usually
when
put it out
everything's,
like twice
fresh
a
then.
day,
Yeah.
fresh ones,
You're right.
like
yeah.
3 or 4 p.m. or some shit like that.
Right,
Do another
right.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you'll catch me at the supermarket at like 7:30.
It's not a bad time. Like I used to like to get the soup, but I won't do that now. Like
What you mean? Why not?
because I've heard stories of like
Oh,
These people are
people
disgusting.
literally scooping and just sipping out the scooper.
bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
I'll
That's
knock
it.
somebody
people
out.
so much.
Bruh.
I'll knock somebody out.
Yo, I saw some dude at the gym
That's just
yesterday
nasty.
walking around. Hey, you stupid mother! No, I saw a guy at the gym yesterday walking around. He's on his phone and like kind of like he would be at the crib. He had his hand in his pants behind.
Bro, I hate that shit, man.
I was looking at him. I'm like, you are a nasty
That's
bitch.
disgusting, bro. And
Yeah.
they just keep it there, and it's like they do that often because they have no idea they're doing it right there
Yeah,
in public.
it's like a completely different. Like,
It's
it's a
just-
subconscious. To them.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Fucking
It's an
nuts.
afterthought.
Nasty bastard. I was
People are
like,
gross.
I was just looking at. I was like, I gotta go.
Honestly,
Right.
like the idea of a salad bar is so cool, but it's just disgusting.
I feel like it used to work.
The salad
Yeah.
bar at Mariano's is one of my favorite lunches to get.
Dude. Hell yeah.
Better lay down.
I don't really like the whole public thing, like where you just reach it and
Nah,
Not anymore.
Well,
It's fucked
that's
up for me.
Yeah.
Not anymore. I don't.
That's
like
what I'm saying, right? Like before, it used to be all right.
Sure, yeah.
And I mean, it was really cool because you had like 10 different kind of meats to choose from, like 30 vegetables. They put everything out for Mariano's, right? They had,
Yeah, it's too much.
yeah. I don't know, man. All that's nasty is hard to.
No, and so the coffee girl is the girl that used to work at Dominic's with you.
yeah.
So she's nice. She'll be like, she'll be watching. She says because they like she's like if you're gonna eat here, eat when they first put everything out.
Exactly.
Like
That's
at like
fucked up that you
ni-
got the
at like
employees
11
warning you.
o'clock or
Exactly.
10:45.
It's like lunch.
Back up.
Bang, go sit down. I jinxed it by saying he's going to be more relaxed this time. Come here.
He is
Fart.
not.
Oh, funky, yeah.
Damn, son.
I don't smell it yet, thankfully.
He is not listening to you.
Hey,
He,
But
he
yeah.
just looked at you.
yeah, he's not making noise yet.
Anyway, I forgot where we were at. So, next
Talk
topic.
about the salad
Well,
bar.
you said the girl
Oh,
tells you.
yeah,
like,
she's always like, if you're gonna come here, you got to be here like in the at early morning hours or when they first put it out.
You gotta be one
She's
of the
like, I
first.
see people all the time, and I'm like, hey,
Wait, actually though, so like that's a thing. People just actually just go there
people
and
are
they think that they can
nasty,
just do
dude.
it. Like
people are nasty.
I'm gonna pick up a
Why would that be
ladle,
a thought?
sip out of it, and then put it back
We
in
live
there.
in weird times where people think they can just do
There
certain
would be
things.
no way that
Fucking
I would think that
weirdos,
that's
dude.
okay. And if I did do it, I would be thinking about it for like hours after I did
Would
that.
Jay
Like,
say-
I
You know-
can't believe I did that.
I can't believe I fucking did that, bro. Like,
What did Jay say? No home training a man is? Something
no
like that?
home training.
Motherfucker. Nobody taught you
Who
not
taught
to do that?
you? Right. Or
Like,
who didn't teach you?
Disgusting. That's like the
What?
people who, when they like go and drink out of the water fountain and they put their whole mouth on it.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yo,
that's
come on, man.
So
or
was
they
that- was that in
borrow
a-
your water bottle and like put their whole lips over it. And shit.
Yeah, right. Like,
So you always got to separate. your mouth
obviously,
from the bottle.
nobody
If you're
loves the way that
borrowing
looks.
yeah,
But you have to do it if you're gonna.
What's the name? What's the movie where they were drinking at the water fountain? He put his mouth completely over it. It was like that's how we drink here. From like, was it Idiocracy?
I don't remember.
Oh, man, it was.
I told you to stop bringing things up that we have to think about, and then we look stupid because we don't know.
It was like,
I don't know,
the
man.
guy- so the guy at the gym, right? It's funny you bring that up. He's like, people like. He's like, I've seen people like drink like literally like they're like. like
so
what the
nasty.
fuck is wrong with you? You don't know how to drink from a fucking water
Stop it.
fountain?
Like a
Stop
dog
it.
just like using their tongue and shit.
Lapping it up. Fuck out of here.
It's
I don't know.
nasty, dude.
People are
It's
gross.
nasty.
Don't lap your water.
There are
lot
some
of things
weird
I don't
fucking
appreciate.
folks, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to say it.
No, you
Somebody
shouldn't be.
got to stand up and
Someone's
say
gotta
this
say
shit.
it.
There's a lot of weird fucking people out
Say it
there,
again.
man.
Motherfuckers nasty out there.
Say it again.
Yo, again? There's a lot of weird fucking people out
Say it
there.
again. You know what I'm saying?
There's
Hey,
a
man.
stop.
Well, I wasn't telling you then, but just for the time before that, yeah.
No,
Hey man, don't be afraid to say it.
no, there are, and I think as a society we got to stand up and say, hey,
As a
that
society-
shit's weird, and
Amen.
it's okay to say it.
I'm gonna just say
Amen.
I'll probably be in one of these masks for the rest of my life when I go out in public.
And like we used to not make fun of it. We used to look at folks.
There'd
like,
always be a
in
little
Asia or
Chinese
something
lady in
that
the
would,
front of the
like,
bus
wear a
on
mask or some
CTA.
shit. I was like, "What is that about?" And like she's like, "No, y'all don't know. Shit is bad back home, and it could be here." So,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I mean, I never wanted to be judgmental, but like you get on the CTA and there's like a little Asian lady in the front of the bus
I
wearing a
always thought
mask.
about that. Now I'm like, shit, it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm like, did they know? Did they experience this first?
Also, flu is it's such a general thing now. I feel like there's so many types of the flu.
There is, yeah.
So many
I mean,
versions.
it's
of
always a different variation
some
coming up.
type of So
I mean, there's probably arguments to have it on always, but
I don't see me going back into public being like, yeah, I'm gonna just
I don't know,
breathe
man.
the same air as y'all nasty motherfuckers.
I can't say if I will or won't yet. I'm not. into
I
that.
listen. I don't really wear.
I'll say now I'm gonna keep on wearing the mask, but I don't really know how I feel.
I
A
mean,
month after.
Yeah, you're right.
After the mandate's over.
Yeah.
It's true, it's true.
I'm just
Just
happy
to
be
get that
able
normalcy
be
a
able to
little
get
bit,
to the
man.
fucking gym, go like in like hoop a little bit without it.
like
Right.
I'll be outside of my house without one on, but like if I'm going to a grocery store, I'll probably still have one on. If I'm in a place enclosed with a lot of people, the likelihood is I'm gonna have one on.
Yeah, you don't experience people enough lately, so I don't know if
but people are also gross, man. Listen, I've experienced people enough. 32.
you know who's gross? Kids. Kids
Yeah.
are like
Yes.
walking, talking.
And kids are
cesspools.
everywhere, and the kids also have parents, and those parents be out in public. I'm
Yo,
good.
they be like, Vivi be like, she's like, my nephew got sick again. I'm like, again? Like how many goddamn times kids get sick? Like there's a lot of times,
A lot of times.
you
Yeah,
know?
man. But I mean, they need to get sick though. It's
Why?
important. So they can build,
Build
an
an
immune
immunity.
system.
Oh, that's cool, but they still be fucking walking around with that shit everywhere.
Hey man, listen, I don't
Yo,
want
we
a
were
kid.
at
Sniffling noses.
we were
and shit,
cele-
all doing all
we were
this
celebrating Vivi's birthday at her mom's on like a couple Sundays ago, and actually last Sunday I think it was, and so they had everybody come over and friends were dude like eventually I look up at one point there's like 6 kids that are like under 3. I'm like like I told I was like hey, just move your chair back a little bit and you too so like they don't come back here where I'm at You know, I got work in the morning.
Truly.
I was like, yo, I just don't know, man. Like, you go to these places and
I'm not
kids
trying to
just
get
be-
caught up.
Kids just be sniffling everywhere they go. Like what is this?
Yeah, man. I'm not a.
They go
fan
like
of
this.
the-
They go,
Exactly.
and it be
that,
all the way up
man.
their fucking arm. You're like, you got
Gee.
boogers to your
Gee.
elbow. What the fuck are you doing?
God.
And then just walking around touching everything,
Yeah.
dragging their hand across the walls and shit.
Like that nasty motherfucker at the gym with his middle finger in his butt crack. Like, what you doing, man? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
nasty.
man.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's-
You're at the gym in a public place
That's a
where you
different
touch
level.
things.
And you're also working out, so it's like,
Ugh.
you know,
Yeah.
I told the gym, I was like, yo, I was like, just so you know, clean everything that motherfucker was on.
Hey, man.
Clean the rest of this shit up.
no words.
No, I went up because I know.
Method man passing the blunt, and they're like,
Sorry.
right.
But you know, it's a small gym, so you know. I was like, "Yo, dude with the green shirt,
hey, man.
clean clean." I was like, "Clean everything, clean everything that motherfucker's on." He just walking around with his hand in his pants. He's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, go check." So I went into the bathroom, changed, I came out. And I was like, and then it was funny. There's another dude with a green shirt. I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey, not him. He's like, I know. I went over there and saw it. He's like, I was like, ugh. And I was like, yo, that should be enough to like revoke your gym membership.
Yeah, people are gross.
Or-
Like, get your little
something.
stank ass the fuck out of here.
Like a warning.
Don't bring that shit into the gym.
Don't
You
do
should be
that.
required to take a shower before you start working out.
Man.
You should be required to do a lot of things before you do a lot of things.
It's always
think
those
that's what we're
cats
moving.
that smell like an open butt.
An
You're just
open
like-
butt.
Yeah, it's like, how do you just walk around like that, bro? Like, you don't
open
know?
butt.
It's just
You don't know?
I assume
Like-
that guy probably does smell like an open butt for the majority of his day.
Bro.
And not a clean open butt.
Like I was just like,
I mean, even, you know, yeah, right.
I had one more set. And I was just like, God, I gotta get this shit over with. I didn't stretch. I just was like,
Bro.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Need to stop
But
him
before I
with
do that, I dropped dime on dude hard. I was like, yo, I was like, that motherfucker
You
got
got
his-
Dime on TC?
Hell yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
Hilarious.
That motherfucker, he deserved it. I wanted him to get kicked out that gym, little nasty bastard.
You drop Dime on green tea?
Green tea? Yes. Fuck green tea. I hope that his ass don't never be at the gym when I won't go on Saturday ever again.
It makes you really like. That's honestly like a cesspool in the first place, right?
It is.
The gym.
Disgusting.
But now that you think
And
about
now
it.
it's like an
no.
extra nasty place.
That's enough to make me stop going to the gym in general.
Like you think me spraying
Sure.
Windex on these controls is gonna clean this?
Yeah,
this
why
is
is
Windex,
it Windex,
motherfucker.
right?
It's not. This is not
Because
409
Windex
or some
cleans
shit.
things and shines it. Doesn't really.
It doesn't
Clean
it
things.
doesn't disinfect though. It's
I
like,
don't
and
think
people just use Windex there. I'm just like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
There's no
This is-
glass
this
here
is
at
not
all.
enough.
You got to spray like Clorox and just
Like,
let
don't
it
worry.
sit.
But also, you
bright
don't
red
want people to
lettering.
do like, you know, like you can't have people working out on machines that have Clorox and Lysol over it, because then some people are sensitive to that, so their skin breaks.
Well, what
breaks
the
out or
fuck do you
whatever.
want from me then as a gym owner?
It's like, I don't know, bro. Like,
But like
maybe,
Windex
like,
would be the same thing, though. Scented. It's like
it's
colored.
what I'm
there's-
saying, right?
I mean,
Walk around with like bleach water.
Steam clean everything. Just walk around with a steamer at the end of the night. But the problem
That
is,
yeah, I
gotta
guess
clean everything
everything like
with
the best way to
vinegar.
do
Like,
it. Yeah, but after every workout, it's like
yeah.
after they get up, like
right.
They gotta like tape off each machine after somebody uses
Exactly.
it. All right, nobody
Right.
else is
fucking
getting on this one.
green shirt. Like, yo, after we sing green shirt, we
green
always,
shirt.
yo, if I see him again, I'm gonna be like, next time I see you with your fucking hand in your pants, beat the shit out of
It's
you.
a problem. It's a problem.
Getting fired in the gym is probably a terrible idea for most people.
There's a lot of weapons in there.
A lot. I'm hitting somebody with a plate quick.
Oh, for sure. I'm
I'm
grabbing
old.
a dumbbell and
that
smacking you upside the
can't
head with it.
happen. If you're working out, you got to show that you're a man. So you want to fight with
Nah,
your
fuck
fists.
that.
Depends.
I'm busy. I don't need to
It
injure myself.
depends
I'm
on
gonna
what
smack
you
you
do.
with this belt.
There's a lot of gym videos. There's a lot of gym videos where guys will come in.
Kill somebody.
Me or you, man.
Grab a 10-pounder.
It ain't me.
Do like I'll grab 2 10-pounders and start doing like dude and fucking what was it the Last Dragon or what's the one with Leroy
Last Dragon, right?
Last Dragon. I just started doing this like with the weights.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
he's like, I feel the power.
sir.
But they're only 10-pound plates, so it only regards your wrists.
Yeah, but I mean the 10-pound weight swung hard enough is gonna knock you the fuck out.
Not word, but it depends if you're using them for defense or offense. You know,
both.
it's possible, I guess. The way this dog is sitting is hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna like go back into a public gym. I think I'm just gonna start accumulating things.
When was the last time you were at a regular anything gym?
Hey, fuck you, man. I was at a basketball gym. There was poof on. when we did that shit.
Yo, did you guys watch that Kanye doc? You watched it?
I watched the newest episode last night.
The who?
The newest episode
Oh, I thought you
last
said
night.
the doest.
Well, you
I
guys
was like,
started
the
talking
deuce?
about it last week.
Did you watch it yet?
Nah,
Why?
Because I was watching the last episode of Evans for Family. Yeah.
It's like a 30-minute episode.
Yeah, but I had to get there the rest of the week. And The Nanny. Between that, I just had a lot to go.
You were watching The Nanny?
I told you this
I
already.
know that, but over like... Okay, anyway.
Yeah, listen.
So the Kanye doc... Okay.
I'd much rather watch Fran than Kanye.
Okay. I was there with you. I was there with you.
Yeah.
Because, you know, obviously Kanye has become quite polarizing. You know, it's kind of exhausting to follow Kanye's story right now. But you can attest probably to this while watching it. It's like... I don't know. It's just
I don't like that Kanye's becoming a fixture on this podcast.
No, I get it, but there's always Kanye.
We talk about
it's
him every
always
week
Kanye
now.
news. If we can get if we can get somehow flagged for fucking shoe play, we can get flagged for
And
Kanye
chair play.
talk. Chair play,
Or what do you call that game? Or ring
ring around the Rosie.
No, not ring around Rosie. When you go on musical chairs. Yeah. That's what we did. So we can just have a musical chair.
Did I tell you guys?
Musical chair play?
I told you about the musical chairs.
There was no music though.
I told you about the musical chairs game I was involved with last summer.
Yeah.
Right where I let the kid win. I almost didn't.
yeah.
I almost didn't.
Yeah.
I
It was
wouldn't.
his birthday though, I think, so I had to
Right.
let him.
I wouldn't, man. I listen to memes when they tell me "fuck them kids."
I mean,
No.
yes, I
I was like, "You're right, MJ."
most like he's one of the 2 or 3 kids I tolerate.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, but he
So
got to
I'm
learn
like-
how to lose too.
Yeah. I was gonna booty
Rob
bump this
Schneider's-
shit. I was just gonna go pow and just sit down like wow. But why?
Damn you! You give him all the easy ones.
So anyway, back to the Kanye doc. Somebody said that I think I said it last week. Perfect ode to old Kanye, and that's what it is. There's so much footage of him with his mom where she's just
Man.
so fucking supportive of this man.
I'll watch it. It's not that I won't, you know. But I just had things that I
It's
felt
gonna
were
be
more
a while
present.
before we get you to watch it. I'm assuming.
Nah, get in there. Like again, now
Can
that
you give me
Evans
an estimate of when?
now that Evans for Family is done, I'll dip in there tonight. We'll see. You know.
That's what she
I
said.
think you should.
Although I'm real sad that Evans for Family is done.
That shit-
At
Dude,
that
it's
point.
not over.
It
It's
is. It has been very emotional for me to watch.
Oh, it takes you back to 2003, man, 2002,
So that,
2001.
yeah, it's like being an artist that is coming up and not getting recognition. It's like, I don't want to say I identify with Kanye West because it's a big
I
statement.
mean,
I
at
just
that point in his
identify
career-
with the struggle that he's going through.
at that point in
get
his
it.
career, maybe. You know?
At that
So it
point.
just means more to me. And plus, I idolized him growing up.
Yeah.
So
I love
or not
Kanye,
growing
man.
up, but like through his early career.
Yeah.
And that's true. Like Kanye was in high regards of a lot of. I think he fell from that because I think a lot of what his story is now is like tabloid shit. Unfortunately, almost completely generated by himself.
Yeah.
You know, at this point.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe. Vivi's like, I can't believe his mom went under the knife for that, and it was elective, and I don't know exactly
Yeah.
what she was getting done, but unfortunately, that's just like so sad because that's, I think, obviously is the turning point in Kanye West for sure.
I
for
always said that, man. Yeah.
You know,
The day he
his
lost his mom was the day
he lost his
lost
mind.
it. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now it's like even crazy. Like he's a diabolical character now, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I would say watch it. It takes you back. You'll be listening to like him. He'll rap to Pharrell. He rapped. What was the song he rapped for Pharrell?
Through the wire.
Through the Wire.
And like told him the process of it and all that.
And he was there for a lot of old Rockefeller shit, so I'm sure it's
Man,
gonna be
and that shit, like
Yeah.
they give you like the nitty gritty behind the scenes.
yeah,
shit.
they ran him
Like,
around. They literally.
Dame Dash was putting him on for like 5 years, telling him we got you, and never signed him.
Yeah, it took him a minute. But like it was funny. Like Cootie. Like
Man, Cootie and Chike.
I was like, man, there was a point he was like, after all this and all, it was gonna be a nice, after all this, we had finally gotten to this point. But he had said, Kanye did this and we did that. And I was like, Vivi, watch. He was like, and I was like, he fired me, but he didn't say that. But I was like, that would be something Kanye would do. but it's crazy how after that point where he said, because he wanted Hype Williams to direct Jesus Walks, right? So he told Cootie, is like, look, I fuck with you, right?
Like, so it's
But I
funny
got-
because
but I
Kanye
got-
kept on saying, like, I fuck with you, you know that, right? He
Yeah.
kept on saying, like,
He felt
I
bad.
fuck with you, right?
'Cause
Like, he felt bad,
He
right?
felt bad.
Right.
He's like, but you know I fuck with
Cootie
you, right?
has
You know,
Cootie's
like-
been recording him for like what 10
It's like,
years at
but
that
Hype
point.
Williams.
But Kanye was like, I just want to get a bigger director to do a bigger song.
Yeah.
He's
And
like, man, but G.
right.
It's Hype Williams. I mean, like, I don't know. I just something about like that scene.
Because
but you
Kanye
could
used
tell.
to also have a humbleness to him, which he does not.
He really did,
Yeah.
man.
He did. There was some
Selfless.
Element. It was
like-
you see how, but Chica he didn't like that. Like he was like he's like what? He's like, I just feel like, we got our own thing. They were like laughing to keep from like actually showing their
Okay.
true emotion in my mind.
All right.
Right when they said it, I would feel kind of slighted, like you wouldn't give me this opportunity. And then in the
Yeah.
end, he gave him the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
Exactly what he said.
Put him through that roller coaster.
He's
for
like,
nothing.
I just know that one day we're gonna get a call.
Well,
Kanye didn't like what Hype did. Come on
So,
down to
right.
Chicago. And
There
it
was
happened.
like a month or two where Kanye was going through different directors to go just talk about the plan and then try to come up with the concept and all that. And just couldn't find a concept or one that he liked, and then just finally went back to Kuti. He's like, let's just do it.
Well, I mean, hey, however you get there.
And now that's that video that we've all seen. It's like one of the best videos of all time.
Yeah.
It looks like Hype did the shit, in my opinion.
How would you have felt if you were them and he asked to do to have like for kind of like the
How do you assume you
Clear.
would
I
react in that
say,
situation?
for me personally, you have to just respect it and say,
Yeah.
it is yours. It is
it's
your
not.
art.
Yeah, like who am I at
I'm
that
just
point?
here as a fly on the wall, essentially. But
Well, no, because you are bigger in that sense. If you're Kuti, like you're bigger than just a fly on the wall. You're a main influence of Kanye's.
true. I just feel like,
But
he's not. It's still at the end of the day Kanye's music, so he's gotta-
exactly that, and he's that person though. Like
Yeah.
you have to give him that.
But I can
His
see.
his creativity is the important part.
Can't say no, do it with me, or I'm gonna get pissed off.
Did you
Like,
see what I seen though? Did you see that in their face? Did you?
no,
see
you're
that
right.
in their
You're totally
response?
right. You're totally right.
It was kind of like that. Just like, I mean,
exactly
that's what
that.
you wanna
Exactly
do,
that.
man, you
just
know?
just the shrug. Like, okay.
you know,
And
they ended up doing more work for other people.
So
like,
I wanted to highlight that too. That's when Kuti and Chica really they blew up their own brand then.
yeah,
Because they were going out with different artists and
Document-
even like actual artists. Like
documenting their process the same
Exactly.
way.
Really
That's-
cool.
That's
Really
the
cool.
cool thing about this is like, who would have thought that we would have needed this footage, right? Besides maybe
Mm-hmm. but
Kanye and Kuti.
it's so like detrimental to understand
Kanye.
that person though.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool forward.
Like
thinking.
you only know his music then, really, because he didn't take interviews that often. Like
Yeah.
we didn't really see him on
This-
TV that much.
This is like a window into his world you would have never seen.
You see everything,
Otherwise.
and it gives you all the small pieces behind the songs and the inspiration behind it. And
It sucks.
him and Jamie Foxx together, that shit was.
Yeah.
I was watching that, just like my jaw was my jaw was dropping. Like they
When-
came with the
he's
whole
like-
concept,
he's
bro.
like,
Like,
Kanye. They showed him when he was in there. He's like, the girls want something slow. Like,
right.
yeah, like that's when they showed
Kanye
that coming
tracked
in
it.
real time.
Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's really cool, kind of forward thinking idea to shoot like that journey. You know.
Indeed.
Because Rhymefest in the first episode, he's like, how could you call yourself, what was it, a king or like the best or something? He's like it almost comes off egotistical, and Kanye's
Yeah.
like, well, I am. and then like that's how they start the first episode. Yeah.
There's something to be said about the kind of confidence you need to do things that.
And the way they drop off the second episode into the next one, it's like now you're gonna get everything. Like his mom passes,
yeah. How many
graduation
episodes
comes
How many
out.
episodes are there?
3. That's it.
3, really?
That's
okay.
it.
So yeah,
Right now, I guess. I
The
don't know if you're gonna do
second
more,
one
but,
was
yeah.
the car accident,
Yeah, man.
right? And they're showing like how he never elected. Did he ever elect to get that surgery? He never got it, right?
Well, yeah. So he still had to have one surgery, and because it was so much, he couldn't go through with it.
No, I don't think it was so much. I think it was the process in which it took to get like it would take him off the shelf for plenty of time because he couldn't go. Wouldn't be able to do anything with his rapping because he couldn't move
Right.
his
So
mouth.
yeah, like
They had
the
to
process
break-
of timing everything. Was just,
That's what, yeah.
yeah.
But he never did it. I don't think.
No,
Because he
still, yeah.
he wanted to shave down this side.
yeah.
They said, but they were like, you probably lose some mobility.
He said he didn't like the way that the left side of his jaw stuck out.
Huh.
Because he said, I'm an artist. I want people to see my real face.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And the doctor's like, I don't advise you doing that at all. Like,
Yeah.
you'll lose mobility on your left side completely. And,
Dude, when they took
yeah.
those the fucking
Man,
wires out, they just
I couldn't watch that, bro.
No?
Like, I hate the dentist already.
yeah.
Well, we talked about that last time.
Yeah.
But I couldn't watch that shit.
Oh, I
That was
watched. They're twisting the wires out.
crazy shit. Well, I watched it, right? But, like, yeah.
It's crazy,
No.
crazy. But
They show all of it.
I would definitely say watch it. It's good. It's a good window into Kanye.
They showed all of it.
Man, like, for
I'll
real,
say
though.
on a sad note that he's it sucks that he's doing what he's doing in his personal life now in real time while this is coming out, because I feel like this would help a lot of people gain some sort of
So put his imagery back on track a little bit.
maybe a little bit, but he's
should,
now
yeah.
fighting that like
Exactly.
willingly.
Like in
yeah.
lifetime.
Oh, that's coming out. Watch this. I'm gonna do this.
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
Kanye,
It's the type of thing that's not
what are you
drawing
doing?
eyes. You know, like
You think the doc?
I mean, it probably is.
No, it is,
But
for
like,
sure.
there's probably people like me who are also like, what do I want to see more of this for? Like, but because of the people he kept around him at that time,
Yeah.
for me, that's the draw. I mean,
Yeah.
like learning more about him and his story. Of course, I'm a Kanye fan from before. I don't know how to really say that because I'm not currently an active fan of his.
It'll have you rapping the whole night, like Alpha Step,
Man.
Kappa.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still
Yeah.
do to this point. Like,
It's funny
comes
just
out.
because you'll hear him like coming up with like he'll be spitting a bar of like, or like some sort of verse from something that came out in College Dropout, and you're just like, oh man,
Him and
this is fucking
Ludacris.
ridiculous. Oh,
That was dope.
breathe in, breathe out.
That was so natural.
It just takes you back to that time.
So what happened is he was recording with Ludacris, and they only had 10 minutes to do a song together. And then when they had to depart from that, he was told that Pharrell is in that building too. So he was like, "Can we go over there and meet him real quick?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." Like, so he just walked over there, walked into the studio, and like just said, "Hey, I'm Kanye West." You know, and like they're just
No, I think they knew each other
or
before
something,
then.
right? Yeah, right.
Because they had
right.
met each other, but only in under the pretenses of producer and
There you go.
not producer.
Well, right.
You
I
know,
mean,
like
Pharrell
not,
and
not
Jay
as a
had a
rapper.
relationship
There you
already.
go.
You know,
They were-
so that's remember because he was like, I didn't know.
Yeah,
He's like,
he
I
like
didn't know.
kept on
He
saying
said
it.
so many- I didn't know. I didn't know.
So he like plays through the wire, and like Pharrell runs out of the studio and then runs back in, and he's just like, I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know.
And that is a really cool scene for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also to have that I'm sure him watching that kind of thing is probably like, wow.
Of course, it has to be.
I wonder.
would imagine.
I wonder where he goes to when he watches it in his mind. You know?
Man, I'd imagine it's just the parts with his mom, though, man. Like that's gotta
That's
hit.
got to be pretty
gotta hit.
hard to
Do you
watch.
think he even watched it?
I wonder, right?
I would assume so. He said he
I
wanted
wonder.
final cut or final.
Yeah, because
say
he
or
almost
whatever.
delayed the release too
Yeah.
because of that.
But now, do you think it's more of just like a masterpiece theater for him, or is it also like something that he's sentimental about? Because if you're gonna take it the sentimental route, then why is he the way he is right now? I have a hard time being able to kind of line those things up. So I would think it's more, hey, let's make sure that
You
this
gotta
looks
look
the way
into
that I
his
want it.
Mental condition, man.
I guess, man.
But
Oh,
that's
now they
kind of
love
where it is, though.
Kanye.
But that's
It's
where
all-
it's been for like the last like 8 years.
I thought y'all would
now.
rap with me. But
Yeah, that's what it is, though. Like it's hard to snap out of that.
No smoking sound.
That man's what was the one line he had? Like 7 pill nights, you know? Like he's on crazy prescription drugs, man.
Yeah.
So I quit.
I don't know. I mean, thanks for being the backdrop music to that. I guess.
Yeah.
I want to reiterate. I guess.
I'd say so far it gets like 4.5, almost 5 stars out of 5.
Okay.
I think it's very good.
So watch it is what you're saying.
You need to watch it. I
It's
say.
like 2 stars out of 3.
Just because you were a fan of the first 2 albums, and you know, and everyone was.
No, if
so
you're
I feel like if
I
you
think
were,
you're a fan of all 3, the first 3.
see, I feel like Graduation was the first album I didn't listen to completely, like front to back for me.
Really?
Really?
I didn't really fuck with it front to
I
back.
like Graduation, and then of course My Beautiful Dark Twisted
I
Fantasy.
thought that was better than Graduation.
Yeah.
I like 4 out of his first
Even
5.
808s is got its
Yeah,
its
some
And I
of
never
it.
listened to that.
never.
Like,
Not
so,
a huge
I
fan.
never heard it. Yeah, I like the singles. Yeah, but
It's a different.
I mean, I
it's a
like it.
different album.
I like it in the car a little bit, just because 808s obviously they do
Yeah.
their thing in the car.
Right,
but like outside of that, not a
right,
huge
well.
fan of the music too much. There's like 3,
to each
4
his own.
songs.
You know,
Right. I mean, you're wrong.
I
but-
get it. I mean, he had access to 808 drums on his kit, and he had Heartbreak. I get it.
it's just that simple.
Yeah, I mean, he's a musician. You make music when you're sad sometimes. It's just, what it is.
All right. Well, then host.
I really liked that side project that he did. What was it? Shit, it was with Pharrell and Lupe. It was the 3 of them. It was like a EP that they did together. Or like maybe it was like a couple songs.
When was this?
Right after late registration, I want to say.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, because I feel like I would. That's a nice little dream team of MC and producer there.
He had a can't tell me nothing.
I think this song is called Us Placers.
You know,
if
your
I'm
feet are
not-
right up under me. They're gonna be like, "Ooh, yeah, candid
Man.
male foot underneath man."
Can we play it? Can we play the song or no?
I don't think so.
I mean, we
I mean, we
can.
could, but Adam would have to do what he usually does with his.
Well, I don't know if it's connected right now. That's all I gotta.
Try and do it then, man.
Well, what's the name of the song?
I don't know.
I think it's called Us Placers.
Us Placers.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get my Apple Music real fast.
So, what do you guys think of the Embiid Harden experiment going on
I believe
thus far?
that was an odd trade. I had no idea what team
they
was going to
gave
make
up a
out better.
lot.
It really was, yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I feel like Harden and Embiid look really good together.
I think so too.
They
I
link
think
up well. They might need somebody else though.
Embiid said he's like, that was like the most open I've ever been in my career. That's hilarious.
That is pretty
If that's the case, then they got an issue with the 76ers this year for
Right.
sure. Because if they're able to play efficiently, and I think they scored 61 together
Oh,
on
damn.
their first game,
Wild.
you know.
Not bad.
But then Seth and what's his name? Kyrie
right.
scored like 50
Right.
something together.
Right.
You know, and they're an old backcourt. I don't forget where they went. I don't really know.
I thought it was Duke.
Probably Duke. Looks like I think you're right.
It was a blue jersey or a
I
white
think,
blue jersey.
I think you might be right. Duke. We'll just say Duke. Adam, you got that queued up?
Hey, Duke. Hold on, I'm working on
you
it right now.
suck.
Shut up. Listen, man. You know, I'm just trying to.
Live my life.
Yeah, that. Let me
Find it.
Yeah, I gotta let the advertisement play through first because you know that's stupid.
Advertisements will get you flagged.
Well, it's not on Apple Music for some reason, so I had to go to YouTube.
Yeah, it's not.
And YouTube was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be
What is going
annoying
on
as hell.
here? I don't think you got it.
I think I do got it. There you go.
Oh, look at that. I do remember this song. It's gonna be Candid Male Lupe and Kanye play.
And Pharrell.
And
Oh,
Pharrell.
they're definitely gonna be
Featuring Pharrell.
That's the title of it.
Lifestyles of
All
the rich
that.
and famous. Bought a big house and a
Hey, your
whole
ass
lot of
is
ranges,
funky,
a fresh
man.
new couch and a whole lot
Oh,
of
pardon.
trainers, a closet full of clothes and
I
some
do
brand
remember
new
this.
dangers, and some Mexican
But
flavors, a great big TV,
there's more than just one.
some colorful commissions
I want to
from
say that there was
Miami,
another single
some
that they
wanna take
did.
a rap so that
I'd have to look it up because I ain't.
Yeah.
Is it Child Rebel Soldiers? That's the name of the group, I'm pretty sure.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, CRS.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
We can get into some gangster shit.
So yeah, that was a really dope collab though. That was
Yeah, man. When one day we gotta get into it, but I think that'll be for another podcast. But just like collaborations that we would like to have seen that we never got.
Yeah, I think we can get into those.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh, I did mean that's what I meant to text y'all. We should do top 10 albums today, but I forgot.
I mean, you know, there's
Oh wait, what do you mean top 10 like of all time?
But yeah, your favorite albums, just in general.
Mm.
Doesn't have to be rap.
I'd have to go back and look,
That's
remember
cool.
these things. You know, I gotta remember.
Okay. Well,
Do
listen,
you remember?
there's two things, right? We're at an hour and a half, right?
Right.
We obviously have to do sneakers, but before we do that, I do think we should address the thing that's going on in the world right now. You know, and I think we should all I think we're all probably on the same page of voicing our, you know, support of like the Ukraine, right? Like we, you know, that's fucking wrong.
My
that they're
stance
doing
is
that.
always going to be to support the people who are being oppressed
Yeah.
for
Yep.
God knows what reason. you
That's
know?
probably the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But in this particular case, we can at least say that, you know,
Yep.
like hopefully
Pro
everybody-
Ukraine, anti Russia. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, all that. Just
I pray for Ukraine,
yeah.
Somalia. I don't think people are talking much about Somalia right now. They got
Yeah, I
bombed.
heard.
U.S. bombs Somalia.
Yeah. I looking at my phone, like I look at the alerts, I'm like, we are living in a fucking crazy place.
It's a
Yeah.
maze, man. Yeah. And then obviously Palestine.
Yes, of
So-
course.
Yes.
And I think that's probably Adam summed it up best. You know, we're in support of all those who are suppressed or
Exactly
oppressed.
that.
And
Yeah, because there is more to mention than that.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
but
I mean,
you
there's
know,
a lot that we don't know about. You know.
We don't
don't get the full. We get filtered news here, so
we're way beyond where we should be just fighting wars to settle things. Like, why can't we just, dude? I don't get how you feel like you have to go to war to fucking live. It's like, don't you think that it would be just a better place for you in general? if you didn't
I
wanna-
always think that, man.
like, what is wrong?
Now
with
when you're
I
talking
always
about
think that,
communist
man.
governments, because
Yeah.
you're talking about people who have all the power themselves. They don't have to have a democratic vote to do that. They want that power.
It's like,
and
what's
then,
wrong with y'all?
And then most of those times they're like bloodline, right? So he's talking about, I'm trying to
Right,
whatever concessions we made during this last treaty or some shit. That's what they want. That's what it's really about. Like that's what has come out about
it's
it. I guess.
crazy.
So,
It's crazy stuff. And
Yeah.
I honestly, like, the world needs to be a better place all around, man. And
the world just gets shittier and shittier, man. Let's be honest.
it does. It does. And, you
I'd
know,
say, go on.
no, I was just going to add to that. Yeah, it just does, man. It's better and
unfortunate,
worse
man.
and worse.
There's a lot of misinformation
Yeah.
Mhm.
in anywhere you look.
Of course.
If I could recommend, I say the only thing that I listen to news-wise is NPR, because they actually have people on the ground in those places that
Got
are
it.
reporting from the ground.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best, a good way to go about it. Also trying to look for accurate
because people just
information.
don't know where to go sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you really navigate the news nowadays?
And there's
you
three
know?
sides to every story that comes out. so, I mean,
Actually, so right,
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, no, that's probably a good way to go about it. Like you're saying, is probably look for as accurate a news source as you can.
Exactly.
Al Jazeera is also one that people use a lot.
You know what? Excuse me, and I meant to say that too. So NPR and Al Jazeera for sure,
Yeah.
definitely, 100%.
No, it's true. It's true.
I
You're
said
right.
that this morning actually. Mentioned Al Jazeera.
Yeah,
It's
one of the more give you the breakdown. you know?
So true.
Yeah.
The raw breakdown.
right. Yeah.
And you don't want to, like, we didn't want to end it on a sober note, but I didn't
Sure,
want to not
sure.
go the whole podcast
You're-
without
no, you're
talking
right.
about it. So
Yeah,
You're right,
for
you're
sure.
right to say it.
just wanted to put that.
We use our platform responsibly, even though we usually just talk shit and make jokes,
Use it
Yeah.
irresponsibly most days.
which is fun. I mean, I think that's why. Well, again, I mean, half the viewers probably just listen on mute.
Yeah, don't even know it. Like, they don't know shit. They're like, why are they switching chairs? Oh shit, they're switching chairs.
Like, oh, maybe I should listen to this part.
Yeah.
I like this now.
But my lessons from this podcast are war. What is it good for? For sure.
Whoa.
You know, and seriously.
No, yeah.
And then
Sorry.
make sure you're
Can't
doing
make a joke
doing
out
what you can to make sure you're healthy. Right.
Word.
If you got insurance, utilize that shit.
True,
Yeah.
definitely, man.
You know, no lie. Like a lot of people don't got insurance, or they got insurance they got to spend a lot for.
Yep.
If you have the benefit of having it through your employer, you know, even if you want to leave that place, because most of us want to. If you got dreams of goals of doing other things,
Right.
utilize that insurance. Go get tests
Utilize
done.
that in case shit.
Go to
you
doc.
know?
Yeah, go to doc. Exactly. When you go to the doctor, just you get, like you tell them shit. Like tell them he ain't you. She ain't you. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like go
Yeah.
in there and be like, this is what I feel. You know.
Right.
That's how you feel.
I'm learning this year. You know, I'm just trying to get everything done. I'm not finished yet either. I got a whole bunch of other little things
Sure.
I want to address.
Yeah.
You know, just to like, just to be thorough.
Just so we can age like fine wine. you
Some
know?
shit like that.
Something like that.
I would just say utilize your insurance. Man. if you're afraid of going under, it's not that bad. You know, like if you like once you
It
go.
took Sam 36 years to get put under, and now he's
No, it
has all the
didn't.
stories.
I went under when I got my foot broken in 2012, so 10 years ago. I was 26. Fool.
All right, I stand corrected.
And that one, I remember that one because he was like, all right. I think he said something about putting, injecting or whatever, and he may not have. He was just like, how many, what you got family or no shit, right? He's like brothers and sisters. I was like, yeah, I got, and that's the last I remember.
Right.
This one, they would like, I remember being on my side like and they like literally were just like, you're gonna start just breathe in, breathe out, and that was it.
If you're iced up, pull your
Yeah.
sleeves out, push a big truck, pull your keys out.
Girls go wild. And
Girls want to fight.
So yeah, I would say if you're afraid of all that shit, one, if you're a grown up, get over it. You
Yeah,
gotta go
man.
do it. You gotta go do it.
Sam used to duck underneath the doctor's arm to get it instead of getting a shot.
When I was a child,
dipping through the
When I was
hallways
a
and
child,
shit.
motherfucker.
So now he's grown, and now he goes and gets that shit on purpose.
Yeah, I done grown up. On purpose. No. It is crazy though because like you start to think about that. You're like, oh shit. As you get older, you're like, oh man, maybe I should check this out.
Sure.
Listen, life is scary as you get older. That's all it is. Just getting
I
scarier
found
and
out.
scarier.
I found that a lot of people seem to like ignore issues sometimes. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just. That's
Definitely.
probably cool.
Or they
Yeah.
know that it's not cool, but they're just scared to get shit done.
They're like, I don't know what this is, and I don't want to know.
Right, though.
This is
I've heard
normal.
people say that.
Right.
Like, yeah.
So like,
I don't want to know what I have.
the reason I went in there is because I was having acid reflux, and if you don't know, that's like where the acid can't be held down in the stomach where it needs to be, and
Basically,
me.
it burns your esophagus.
And it can
Exactly.
it can back up into your esophagus and do some damage. So I wanted to make sure everything was cool there. And they said it was fine, but now like I'm just like, all right, well that rules that out. Where we go from there, and it's just a matter of just like I said, being an adult about it and going in there and just checking yourself out, man. Regardless
Making
of what it is.
necessary menu changes for your meals and whatnot, and
To some extent, yeah.
adjusting what needs to be adjusted.
Prevention is the best
Yeah.
care. Preventative is better than having to fucking fix it.
At 32, I don't process meals that I eat the same way I did at 22.
No,
for sure.
man, that's
So,
for damn
I mean,
sure. I
right.
can't do that either.
It is what it is.
We got
you
that
know?
chocolate cake from Gibson's in the refrigerator. I probably have a bite of it tonight, and that's it.
Sometimes you just got to develop that fadeaway as you get older.
That fadeaway, boy.
Yeah,
what
man.
it
Y'all
is.
gonna feel the wrath when we get on that court. I
Oh,
tell
please,
you
fool.
what.
I
Adam,
don't know how many times I keep telling you.
Adam's
please,
still
fool.
Adam's still trash. Trash.
Listen, I ain't never been trash.
You the trash man.
I'm gonna take out the garbage. That's what the trash man does.
So shoes.
No, Dave knows where this goes. All right, go ahead, Dave. You go first.
I got these Hirachis.
I got these here Hirachis.
I call them the cotton candies.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a actual picture of Mike Tyson in these.
For real?
Either that or it's just the purple ones.
Fucks with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I got this Keith Haring hoodie with the socks.
Oh, that's cool.
Drip too hard.
Dripping. I'm dripping. That's it.
You got this Scully
Some
to
slight.
match.
Some slight.
That, like, which
Some
one,
slight.
which one of those do you identify with? The guy with his is that a third leg? Look at it. Look at the guy in the blue.
This?
His-
His hand.
No, that's not his hand.
That's his
One
hand.
that's hand.
Look at his. Okay, then that's a leg.
You
right?
think that's just his dick?
These are his hand. These are his feet.
You think it's just his dick right there in the sweater?
That'd be hilarious.
Dave, if you want to wear a sweater and even if they're stick figures, but they have their dick expressed on the sweater, you shouldn't have that on. you know?
Okay. Well, that's not.
No, I
that's
know.
his hand.
I know.
They're
It's
not stick figures. They're dick figures.
Man. All right. What are you wearing, Adam?
Yeah, I put on these pine green
Keep this
ones.
going.
It's a shoe that I intend to break out more this summer, so I
Fire.
don't
Break
I'm
them
not putting
shits out, boy.
Fire.
And then I have
Fire.
like this little tapered sweat pant, made
Fashion
brought to you by
We
Target.
didn't ask you about that.
No, he went with his
This
pants.
is sneakers. This is.
I got some low
didn't
cut
go
ankle
through his
socks,
pants?
Hanes in there. Yeah, he did. Well, he went with underneath the pants.
Socks.
You did actually go through your outfit, didn't you?
I did.
Rocket power.
I have to.
We are riders on a mission.
I'm
Action
dripping, baby.
kids.
Well, I got these 1111s.
11-11s.
Yeah, 2011s.
Nice.
Oh,
Hey, I went to fucking get my pants out of the dry cleaner, right? Bitch asked me when I put them in. She's like, creased or not creased?
You can't just
bitch crease every
say
time.
shit like that.
What?
You can't just say shit like
Yeah, I
that.
can, because that bitch didn't listen. I told her no crease, and I put them shits on. They had the sharpest crease on the planet.
I meant that in a good way.
No, I didn't. I didn't mean that in any way, but you
His
can't.
sweatpants are creased.
Don't misconstrue. No, they're
How the fuck did it
chinos.
Crease my sweatpants.
They're chinos.
He's not Lupe Fiasco. You know, he didn't get like a complex about the word bitch and keep him away from rap.
True.
What?
You know,
What the fuck are y'all talking about? Look at this bitch.
this man does not interpret the music he listens to.
She
Not well, at least.
No.
she fucked up.
Okay.
I was like, this is the sharpest fucking crease I ever seen in my life.
Awful.
Now I'm gonna walk around with this fucking starched ass crease everywhere I go.
I mean,
Yeah, that's the worst when you can't get it to.
listen.
I was like crouching, like just
right.
sitting for like 20 minutes. I was like, we're gonna get this.
In
out
some
there.
cities, that's normal. you
I
know?
stood up and it was as
That's
sharp
preferred.
as it ever been.
In some cities, that's preferred.
Pants could have damn near. It used to be
have
a
a hard
thing when
crease.
I was in high school.
Not anymore.
When I was in high school, they used to do the crease and whatnot.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
that's the thing.
Put it like you'd be sitting there, you'd be like, I'm just gonna get this motherfucker as sharp as possible.
Nah,
Walking, the pants could just stand up by themselves and shit.
jump into these bitches.
Dave's dying because of it. That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I got these 2011 11s.
nice. Hit him
I'm
with the
wearing
Concord.
camouflage socks and these here gray sweatpants.
Camouflage
Also-
socks. That's an interesting choice. Not very many people keep those
Got that
in the repertoire.
Elise hat too.
Huh?
That Elise hat.
Yeah, I got this hat here too.
That shit is dope.
If I wasn't wearing this hat, what'd you say?
So that shit's dope.
Oh,
I
thanks,
wasn't
man.
Jamaican.
Why would I
would
wear this hat? I six by my story.
Oh, that's yeah. I have a Dunder Mifflin hat on.
Yeah.
Dunder
Yeah, we saw it.
Mifflin.
I don't work there.
We
but-
saw it. Yeah.
I don't work there, but
Yeah.
you know,
Nope, you don't.
no. All right, hey
Friendly
man.
people round the clock. Remember the song they made? He's like, I don't like it. He's like, you say you ain't like it, Mike. All right, well, let's get the fuck out.
Yeah. So again, thank y'all for tuning in. If you did stick around all the way until this point, which I don't know how many of y'all really do, and if you do, I don't know if you're actually listening. I digress. This has been episode number 127 of the Kiona and Kasson podcast.
See you next time, if there is a next time.
I assume there will be. I hope so. Fat dog over here laying, brother in his dripped out at least head, and
Draped
and
up,
Dave.
dripped out. Know what I'm talking about.
and all the rest of
3
the-
in the
and all the
morning,
rest of
get
the
it
drip.
popping
Say it.
in the
Say it real
parking lot.
quick.
It's on
Say it
once
again.
again. Patron once
Say it
again.
Say it again.
Now I lost my train of thought because he's singing over here.
Maybe so.
But anyway,
Would you just stop with your second?
we stay dripped out around here. So
Dripping.
we'll catch y'all episode 128. Hopefully still wet. Pause if necessary.
Okay.
Yo, slang's getting out of hand.
I don't know, man. I feel like I can't say anything without saying pause. Peace, y'all.
Yeah.